No.
What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people, and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later.
What's up, guys? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the Q&A show with Anton and Q. Make sure you hit the like button because it is free. Happy Monday and happy past Christmas Day for you guys. The New Year's coming up, but we will be here every Monday streaming with you guys at the same time, 9 p.m. Central, 10 Eastern, and whatever it is in Cali, okay? But I do want to say appreciate you guys for always tuning in with us and supporting us on this Monday evening show with us. I know you could be doing something better, and I appreciate everybody that wants to join the panel. If you are interested in joining the panel, you have to DM me on IG and just put panel. If you've already been on, fellas, please be patient. I'm cycling through new men, so please be patient, okay? But how are you guys doing this evening, panel?
Blessed and highly favored.
Doing great.
Happy to be here.
Good,
Happy to be
good.
here.
Man, happy
Yeah,
to be
before I
here.
started the show was a little spicy, so let's see if they carry on that same energy on the
Always.
show with us, okay? But
Watching y'all
welcome
for a
again.
long time. Happy to be up here with y'all.
You've been watching the show for a
Simple,
while?
what you know about Iron Maiden?
Same.
Long time.
Oh no, 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 just got the shirt.
He just bought it at Spencer's.
But I do listen to rock, but I didn't really know anything about Iron Maiden. I love this shirt.
What's up, Destiny?
You're too
Hi.
young to know about Iron Maiden.
I'm
Happy
talking
to be
Anton.
here. I
Maiden.
said that I wasn't gonna leave this year without being on the live stream. And here I am.
You wasn't going to leave what
I wasn't
this
gonna leave
year?
this year without being on the live stream, so here I am.
That's what's
Happy to
up.
be here. Happy to be here. I am a
Hey,
bag chaser, by the way. I am a bag chaser, by
shout
the
out to you, Bag Chasers.
Ain't nothing here for you to
Me
chase.
too.
way. Oh my goodness.
But shout out to y'all that wanted to join the panel. But we will be going into the next subject quick, and I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button because it is free. Claudia Jordan, once again, doing what she does. Let's watch this little clip.
What do you wish someone had told you about dating like in your 40s and 50s back then?
You think that when you're ready to settle down, that there's always going to be a lot of supply on the shelves,
Mm,
and it's not. Like at this age, a lot of the good guys are married
mm,
or taken because they're good guys. And I was having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine the other day, and I'm like, well, your best bet now is maybe someone that a good man that maybe is coming out of a marriage, getting a divorce. So, I think in our youth, and I would like people to know this when they're younger, we think, oh, there's always going to be an endless supply.
mhm,
I can wait till tomorrow. Don't put off your happiness waiting.
mm,
If you find that good person, like a lot of times we wait, well, it's not the right time. It's never going to be like the right time.
mhm.
I would say go for it more. I wish I would have someone told me just go for it. I probably have overlooked a good candidate before, like maybe
Why is that though?
me thinking the timing thing, maybe prioritizing career.
Yeah.
I definitely was always like work, 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 work. I never thought I had like the enough cushion built up to like relax and take my foot off the gas
Mhm.
and start a family.
And then did that just go on and on
Yeah.
and on, and then you be 100 years old and you like, It's
damn
still
it,
working.
still working. And I think I will say specifically with Black women, especially, I feel like we don't really have the luxury to think that we can kind of take time off like that. You know, and I specifically say Black women because like we're usually the backbone of everything. You know, not even just with our families, but with our friend circles. Like it's always something for us to do. We're always taking care of somebody else. I don't have children, but I'm always like feeding a friend or taking care of someone or helping somebody out or doing a favor. And I think that's a cape that we put on ourselves. No one told us to do this. It's just something in us that we do.
Oh, I'm so sick of that excuse, the Black woman excuse. I'm so tired of that. I don't know why. I don't know why it's that for in her that she thinks Black women are the only women that have that responsibility. That is crazy. That is
Well,
crazy.
she's speaking for herself. She's speaking for herself.
Well, but she's speaking and saying that it's Black women that they're the only ones that like really seriously. That is not the case. As a person, again, a person of mixed race, that is not true. That is not true at all. It's not just Black women that feed their
What does
friends.
your mixed race have to do with it?
What does her Black race have to do with it?
Because she's saying her experience. You saying mixed race so you can relate. Like I'm Black too. You're
not true.
But she said Black women especially. So like she
has some type of knowledge outside of Black women.
She's basically saying like Black women are like monopoly on discrimination or whatever.
Right, and that's crazy. That's crazy.
It made a lot of sense to me.
I don't agree. I do not think that because you get older that the pool skins get.
Yes, it does.
Why wouldn't it?
No, I don't think so.
I told you a couple of shows ago. The older you get, the less value, especially if you're beautiful.
You're wrong.
If you're not attractive, it don't matter. But if you're beautiful, you have to strike because we're looking for cracks. We're looking for flaws. Everybody looks at Beyonce now for a flaw now when they start getting to 50. And
one day Beyonce will be old and she will still be able to find a man if her and Jay-Z break up. She'll still be able to find a man.
But I think that the difference with women, I think that granted you can still find a man. I think you can find a man today, tomorrow. I think that women can find a man, but finding a man and keeping a man to me are two different things. And not only that, the older you get, the pickier women get. And I think that the pickier you get, men are not going to want to deal with the things that you're going to want. And because they're looking at you because you are older. So they're looking at like, why would I deal with you when I could deal with somebody younger who's not going to give me all these problems or ask for all these things that you know what I mean? Like, I think that we as women sometimes, maybe not all, but I think we do kind of have like a warped mindset when it comes to dating. I just think that we do. I think that we think we can always get a man. And I just don't think that that's always going to be the case. Beyonce can get another man, but is she going to want that man that she can get? Because millions of men want Beyonce. She's going to want him. She's going to look at it as settling because she's Beyonce.
We're always settling. We're always settling. When we say we're settling down, we're settling. We're settling because we're ready to settle down.
To some degree, true. But what I mean by
constantly looking for the best man you can get, constantly, you're never going to find that. You're never going to.
But if she has that now, if you're saying that if her and Jay-Z
that's real nature.
She don't have that now. I promise you, Jay-Z ain't the best man out there.
Nobody's perfect. There's no perfect man. There's no perfect woman. So she has.
Y'all think Jay-Z is the best man in the world? He got
but all that matters is that he's
Wait. What makes
Beyonce? Yeah. Any man after Jay-Z, she's gonna be.
I think he's pretty.
He's a billion. Wait.
Jay-Z out there.
No, wait.
I can't hear all y'all.
Outside of the physical.
Mimi.
Let Destiny finish. Hold on, Destiny. Go ahead. Your mic low. Go ahead.
Is it low?
Yeah. Take off your earbuds because it sounded better without him.
Yeah, it's like
Jay-Z is 6. He's over 6. He's a billionaire. He's one of the best rappers to ever touch a mic. What are you talking about?
Why do y'all think that's the only thing that women look for as far as a man being a good man?
That is what they. What
you right. You right. Some of y'all looking for money. Some of y'all are back. Y'all looking for a man to take care of you. Y'all are looking. That's.
So what are you looking for?
Nobody to take care of me. I'm not looking for a billionaire to cheat on me and have my sister beating him up in the escalator. That's not what I'm looking for.
You're looking for the AutoZone employee to cheat on you.
Huh?
You looking for the nigga that work at AutoZone to cheat on you.
You out of your mind.
I'm just
You out of
saying.
your mind. So what you saying is all men cheat?
Yes.
No,
I don't
that's
think so.
Okay.
that's not.
Do you cheat?
I'm
Not a
glad.
slap.
Do you cheat? Do you cheat?
Wait. I don't think he's saying specifically that every single guy cheats.
Yeah.
I think what he's saying is that men on every level cheat.
Well, sure. There are men that cheat on every level. Absolutely. The key is finding one that won't cheat on you.
How you
But
gonna
what does that?
You're not
What does
gonna
that
know
have
until
to
you
do
get.
with what she's saying?
You're not gonna know until you get cheated on.
What does that have to do with what she's saying, though? She's saying that the pool
She got a
of
lot of
men
experience with that.
tends to dwindle down as you get older. I don't necessarily think.
Oh, come on. Come on, let's just keep it real. Keep it
No,
real.
I don't have that. I'm keeping it real. I don't have that problem.
But Mimi, we have to be realistic.
But-
We have to be realistic with what's out there. As
Yes.
said it, the older women get, the less value they have because
Yes.
of having a baby. Let's just be
To a
honest.
man.
There's gonna be
On
younger,
the dating market,
prettier
yeah.
women coming up throughout the day. You got the college girls, you got the girls coming out that's actually working out. We're not saying that that's all overall in general, but we have to be realistic. And when she talks about that, most people will regret career over love. This goes back to when people go to college. At times, Black women, we say, okay, let's get a career. Now let's get married. Where other races, they're like, okay, let me focus on getting a man, getting an athlete, getting a husband. And then we look back 30, 35, that we got the career, but then you got these white girls getting the love and they're housewives. So some women will regret putting their career first.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Yeah, that's
there's
what she's
always-
saying. That's why she's honest. She's being
Like,
honest.
I think the best part about it is that she admitted it. You know,
Yeah.
that she made the
Yeah.
wrong decision. She
warning
at least-
everybody else.
I think the young girls need to
she
hear that.
doesn't have
Like,
choice of men? You think that woman does not have a choice of men to choose from?
If
No,
she,
no,
if
she's got a
she
lot of men.
did, she would be married.
Not that's gonna take her serious.
she got married for 1 year.
I think it's worse for like really, really, really pretty women. Because honestly, she's a really pretty girl.
Yeah, she
And
is.
she and she's 50 and she's 52.
It's that mouth.
Oh,
It's her
man.
mouth.
Yeah, but no, I don't know if that's what it is. I think it gets harder, way harder for women that are super pretty, because it's more difficult for them to reason with the idea that they got to kind of slot into the same spot as everybody else when it comes to their availability and their options, because you can only get from a much, much, much smaller pool, because it don't matter if you're pretty or you're not pretty. As you age, the availability of guys, as far as guys that you would want to marry, gets smaller, which means that if you super pretty, you probably had a whole lot of preferences. You know what I'm saying? But then those preferences probably reduce themselves significantly, and you damn, somebody got a hell of a phone. Yeah, you got to, or just put it on vibrate. But you probably had to reduce that significantly. You know what I'm saying? As you continue to get older and reason with the idea that it's just not as many people, or the people that you are looking for, they probably, or the guys that you was probably interested in, they probably, nice and settled down. One of the things that she said in the video, and I don't know if anybody missed it, was she said that her and her girl was like, yo, you're probably gonna have to wait for a divorce, man. Like, she said that in the video, like, you're gonna have to wait for probably a good divorce guy.
Somebody coming out of a divorce. Yep.
Yeah. So,
because she said it. She said all the guys that's worth marrying or being with are married because they're good guys. That's
Well, why are they getting a
young
divorce,
and you
though?
pretty. Why would you want that to be your options?
Right.
You gotta wait on
Why are they
somebody
getting
to come out of a
divorced, though?
divorce.
But do we
Well,
think
she's
most
saying
men
that's
who get out
the
of divorce?
dilemma that she has now.
She's saying all the good men are basically
She said it. We ain't saying it. She said it.
I think women, unfortunately, don't have that much of a choice as they get older in life, because God gives women their virtues early in life. I mean, even from a physical standpoint, you get your eggs to ovulate at birth,
All right.
literally. And the thing about it is that, and Kevin Samuels talked about it too, is that when he talked about the danger zone, that age gap between the ages of 27 to 34, which is where that desperate time frame when a woman really is trying to get married if she never got married to have a family in that place.
Maybe
It's
women
something.
should stop relying on their beauty and start having more of a story to tell other than they're pretty. Pretty privilege is a thing, but what else do you have to offer outside of your beauty? Because a lot of times men will choose you based on you ain't got to be pretty. Most men do not marry the most beautiful woman that they know. They'll settle for a girl that's not as beautiful, but she has other things going for herself. So being pretty is not everything in a relationship.
But
But it gets the foot through the door, though.
For a girl like her, she a runway girl.
Gets the foot through the door.
Foot in the door for
because of what she look like.
The man that you want.
There's not every woman and not every person that gets married is married to somebody who is freaking gorgeous.
Nah,
Y'all got to be for real. There's somebody for everybody. There is y'all talking about rich men. That's what y'all talking about. Men with money. Let's be for real.
There's everyday average men that are good.
Beauty
everyday average women that are good. Like what do you mean?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm
saying. You
gotta do one
pretty privilege all the time. Pretty privilege is not always going to be the reason why someone gets married because they're beautiful.
Well, no, I agree with that.
Right.
Yeah, but if a woman 19 years old, smacking, beautiful, tight, and she's getting a lot of attention, money, or whatever coming her way because she's 19.
Attention is not everything.
So what happens is, what happens is
it inflates your brain, though.
Yeah, but what happens is, why should she depend on anything else besides that?
Listen, this woman is getting older, and her excuse is the fact that she has nothing else to offer.
Yeah, but why you mad at her? She's admitting
her
that.
beauty is fading. Now, to me, she's gorgeous, and she'll probably be gorgeous till the day she dies. But she is equating her actual value to her beauty. She has nothing else to offer other than that, and that is her problem.
But that is wait. But
she said it.
I didn't hear that.
She sounded like she was talking more about her career than her looks.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Like she based it most off of like what
she's
she
not gonna
had.
have a career if she gets ugly all of a sudden.
Yeah, but Mimi, why are you upset because she's pretty? Like you seem like you're mad at her. It's not her fault. She's pretty.
I'm not upset that she's pretty. I just
What
said
do you mean if she get ugly all of a sudden? What is that?
If for some reason she starts to age and doesn't look like, if she took that wig off and she took that makeup off and we got to see what she really looked like and she showed her real true face and we knew she probably wouldn't get the jobs that she's getting right now.
Hold on, maybe.
Right now.
She better.
Let's be for real. She looks great. She absolutely looks great.
I'm not a Claudia Jordan fan at all.
Me either.
She not.
But I can't lie and say
she's not. Hold on. She's never ever gonna be ugly.
Her feet are
no, not ugly.
We can't.
She's been petite forever.
We can't take that from her. We can say a lot of things, but not
aging,
that.
and she's admitting to that. She's aging. She's 52. When she's 62 or 72, is she still going to be able to get the same jobs that she gets today?
Well, she's admitting that. I don't understand why you say it like she's fighting that. She's
her beauty.
She might be retired and not need a job. Who knows?
The question is, I have a question. Her age is now
because they're beautiful.
So 52. So I don't know what you.
I didn't think she was 52 when I seen the video.
Now, what age is her expiration date, Anton? For other people to come in and take her job, what's her retirement age? Right?
Okay, what do you mean to take her job? What is her job?
What does she do for a living?
I don't know what she. I mean, she. I guess she's just like. I mean, yeah, she's a person. She's a personality. I don't think that you age out of that. You just evolve into different opportunities. Like, there's plenty of people. I mean, you can look at Gayle King, right? She's on Good Morning America, right? So I don't think you lose your job. I think you may lose that particular job, but you might age into a different position. So I don't really look at her career as a factor. I don't think that factors into it.
So you don't think she's aging out to where, okay, she's not as pretty as she was, great as she is pretty, but there's someone else coming up that's prettier, younger, more personality that she might, now she's realizing, you know what, I put my career first. I'm at the age, maybe, I should actually focus on a man. Is that why?
No, I think that women can do both. I just think that women wear the career on their shoulder, and that's the problem.
Like a badge of
You know
honor.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't think that there's plenty of women that are married that work. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some reason, we got this thing in our mind that it's got to be either or. It don't have to be either or. I think that kind of is an excuse. Women use their career as an excuse to not take accountability for their choices, which I don't have a problem with women being single or choosing not to have kids or choosing not to get married up until they're 52. I have a bigger problem with people that choose to have children out of wedlock or, is a degenerate person as far as a baby mama. The problem is that they wear that independent woman as a badge to try to make it seem like women don't need men, but then they come back and they say, well, I wish somebody would have told me earlier. So it's almost like you giving bad advice to people because you refuse to acknowledge the fact that you made a decision that you didn't really want. But then at the same time, you wanted it, but you don't want to take accountability for the choice that you made. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like all guys are saying is own that shit.
Yeah.
Own the decision that you're making and understand the reality of it is that you're not going to have the same opportunity. She said it. She said, it's guys that I probably should have married, or it's a guy that I probably should have married. And that's the story of almost every single woman. It's a guy that was probably the guy that was for y'all.
Marriage, and they're not satisfied when that marriage is over, and they look back at their lives and they tell their daughters to focus on their education so that they don't have that nightmare of I spent 20 years in a marriage and now I have nothing to show for it.
Well, because almost every woman, and this is what I've experienced, right? This is what I've observed after all of this time. Almost every single woman is going to tell every single woman the opposite of whatever their circumstance is.
Okay. I believe that.
The women that's the Claudia Jordans is pretty as fuck and have all the opportunity in the world is gonna say, man, I wish I should have got married.
So
and then the women that got married, because women are naturally rebellious. So it doesn't really matter in most instances because every woman is gonna say the opposite of whatever their situation is. And they're never going to say, you know what, I had it good.
But when they're young,
I think that she
I want
like
one question
Claudia,
before he.
I feel like
I'm sorry.
So what, baby?
That independent women wear it like a badge of honor and that they're proud of it. But what should we feel ashamed?
No, I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that they're really proud of it. I think that I think that they use it as a coping mechanism for really wanting to be married and wanting to have children, but they never did it.
Okay, so
I don't think that they're proud of it. I think that they say that.
To choose from, that's still not her fault.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
You saying that, okay, let's say a woman, 25 years old, she just graduated from college. She could focus on her career or she could focus on being marriage minded. If she can't find a quality candidate to marry, why are you still upset at her that she can't make her goal happen? If she's fully invested.
Who's upset at her?
Well, y'all put this stigma on women who haven't been married.
No, I didn't. The one thing that I said was I'm cool with women that choose not to get married. The only thing that I have a problem with is women that have children out of wedlock and raise their children in degeneracy. I led with that as a preface to what I said about Claudia Jordan.
Well, that's what you think, but a lot of people will say that there's a problem with women who decide, oh, you're washed up, you're no good because no man married you. I didn't choose
the problem is women. The problem isn't that because listen, women that are happy with their careers don't go out and say, I'm glad I didn't get married and I'm happy with my career. They just be happy with their career.
Yeah, they don't have to talk about it or like announce it because a man that's successful doesn't have to go around saying, I'm an independent man. Like it's the fact that a lot of people tend to talk and brag to a degree about it out loud and say, oh, I don't need a man or I don't need kids. I got my career. It's like you don't have to announce it. And then 10 years later, you come back, oh, well, like Claudia Jordan saying, oh, well, I just didn't prioritize it. So then say that. Don't say, oh, because I have this career and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, I don't need a man.
That's what Anton said.
If the man came along while you were in your career, if it was a man, she's had
think about it for a minute.
there's something wrong with a woman's.
No. Think about it. What woman do you know? What woman do you know? Any woman in your personal life, professional life, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What woman do you know personally that's happy to not have a man?
No, I need you.
Not they say
Really
that.
happy or say they happy?
They say they
Okay. Well, maybe they have.
Wait. So you said you divorced?
No, I said some of them are divorced. So they're speaking from a place of I had a man and
trauma.
Let me ask you a question. Wait. How many of them are still getting dick, even though they divorced?
A lot of them.
A couple of them.
So they still want companionship.
Most of them.
They still want companionship.
Yeah, but they don't want to be cheated on or mistreated or not taken care of.
So Mimi, let me ask. Hold on, Mimi. Let me ask you a question. So wait. The difference between the woman that's getting cheated on and the woman that's just getting dick is the fact that he put a label on her.
I guess.
I mean, you just say that. Being embarrassed by the man who's cheating on her.
I just want to understand because most of the time, let's say a woman get divorced, whether she get cheated on or not, because most divorces don't happen because they get cheated on. It happens because of money or finances and stuff like that, right? But let's say, for example, she decided that, you know what, we grew apart. I want to go a different way. And she want to go out here and live her best life, right? Would you think that every dude that she get involved with is not fucking somebody else too?
Probably, but they're not. That's not. But they're not together, so it doesn't really matter.
That's idiotic thing, Mimi. That's asinine thinking. That's crazy.
It doesn't make any sense that you're okay
because you said because they're not together, so it's okay. But like you're still letting that person you're letting a person into your body. You don't know what they're doing outside of that.
Why is it always the woman is letting a man into their body? Why is it never a man
sex work? Wait. Mimi, how does sex work? Let's take it back to 5th grade. How does sex work?
Yeah, how else could it?
What do you mean? It takes two.
How does sex work? Does a man stick his thing inside of a woman?
And there has to be a hole available for them to stick it in.
Yeah, but you got to open the door so he can come in.
Women are the gatekeepers.
It's a puzzle piece.
Women are the gatekeepers of sex.
What is the argument?
Women hold access to sex.
Women have final say in who was born and who was granted life into this realm we're in. You guys have that access, metaphysical responsibility. So yes, it's a guy entering the woman. Like a woman lost touch or becomes so masculine that they can't admit to biological imperatives like that. Like
there we go again. So okay.
So you're a woman saying, why does it have to be women getting entered? How else does sex work?
It takes two people to come together.
Yeah, but you have to give us permission to enter the house. You have to give us permission.
And furthermore, you give us permission on how we enter the house with our galoshes on or off, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So women have the final say on who enters them raw or with a condom or whatever.
Yeah.
And
you're in charge.
You're in charge. Y'all are in charge.
That's your dick. You decide whether you want to put a condom on it or not.
I broached this subject to so many women. I broached this subject and all women. I broached this subject and all women.
So it's my decision if you have put a condom on or
yes!
not?
Yes!
That's your penis. You decide what you want to do with it. At the end of the day, I can say yes or no, whether you enter with one or without.
I know one thing for sure. With you better use a condom.
So then if you say
I wish someone would have used the condom with your ass and we wouldn't have to hear you every damn day.
And I wouldn't be here.
No, you get on my goddamn nerves. You talk crazy.
That's not a nice thing to say.
No, I don't give a damn. I don't care.
That lady, no
watch
matter
your
how
mouth
much
and be a gentleman, okay?
No matter how much you yell, that lady is still beautiful. That was on that video.
On me tonight. I don't want to get on you tonight. I'm trying to hold that.
But Mimi, you said the man. You said the woman has the final say on whether he puts on how he enters you. So you just negated your original point.
Nah, bro. If you decide, so you the type of man that says I'm gonna leave it up to the woman to put on a condom or not?
Say again.
Are you the type of man that leaves it up to a woman to decide whether a condom is worn or not?
Yes.
So you just raw dog and see you the problem.
It just
you the
told
problem,
you.
bro.
Just
You the
told
problem. How many times have you been to the clinic? That's my question. You saying you leaving it up to a woman to decide? That's
I have
your
I have a clean bill of health.
Oh, I see what she's
Thank
saying.
God for that.
I see what
Thank
she's
God
saying.
for that. But at the end of the day, you don't automatically just put a condom on.
Yeah, I see what she's saying. No, actually,
I do think like with
I'm nasty, bro.
To be honest with you, if a girl is super fine and you got out the club, there's a large percentage of men that don't give a damn
And that's
about
why
no
HIV
condom.
is
I'm just
prevalent.
being honest. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just being honest. A lot of niggas lie.
That's why
One mic, y'all. One mic.
A lot of niggas lie.
HIV is prevalent in the community. Because of people
I'm not out here fucking
Mimi,
everybody though.
Mimi, calm down, Mimi. You're gonna start sweating. Listen, let me tell you something, Mimi. Let me tell you something. There's a billion people that have sex without condoms with people they don't know, and in that moment in time, it doesn't matter to that.
I'm not having this conversation with you, nasty.
I'm telling you, it's true.
Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. Put on a condom.
You can say that all you want. You can say that.
It's true.
We know most niggas is nasty though. Y'all know that.
And that there you go. Thank you so much for saying that.
Why would you?
Even though, Mimi, women are overwhelmingly the more carriers of STDs, right?
What? Where do they get them from? I guess they get them from
the
themselves.
20% of men that they're all fucking.
That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Don't.
What do you mean? This is scientific.
Who gives it?
America is so fucked. I swear to God. This is scientific evidence. Just go look. You have Google.
Who gave it to them?
The 20% of men that they're all sharing and fucking.
Because y'all nasty and y'all won't put condoms on. But
I'm not in that 20%.
But we have gone way off the topic. So let
I'm
you
not
know,
in that 20%.
Off the topic. At the end of the day, if you choose whether you put a condom on your penis, that's your penis, not mine. Okay,
but it's your vagina.
You want to put a condom on it.
But it's your vagina.
And I choose whether I allow you to put one in my vagina without a condom or not.
That's what everybody's saying.
You got the final
woman
choice.
you choose.
That's what I was saying.
Let me say this real quick.
Your choice is more important.
I have never ever heard of a woman, not one guy, in all of these conversations on the panels and coaching calls, whatever. I have never heard of a guy tell me that a woman forced him to put a condom on, ever. Not one time in my life. I have never, ever heard a guy tell me. I'm telling you, never.
Never happened to me.
I'm telling you, I have never, ever heard a guy tell me that a woman told him that he had to put a condom on. I've never heard that.
I've heard it. You don't got no condoms? Damn.
Let's do it anyway.
Give it about 15 minutes.
And you just
give it about 15 minutes. Give it about 15 minutes.
And you just raw dog.
It's okay. We just do something real quick.
I wish I had a condom. Otherwise, we would have you ever heard of that?
You ever heard of what?
A man saying, "Damn, I wish I had a condom. Otherwise, we'd be having sex." He's gonna fuck if he doesn't have a condom or not.
You know what I mean?
that conversation don't happen amongst men. It only happens amongst women. Right. So if I would hear that, I would only hear it from a woman that told me that he said that. Right. So, but I've had conversations with guys and they tell you all the time, even the ones that don't give a fuck and is like, skip it. I'm going to just see it through. I don't really give a fuck what the results going to be. I'm going to just wait and see what happened in the morning. They have never, ever said that a woman has ever forced them to put on a condom. If they get there, right? If they making it to the finish line, a woman has never said, hey, wait a minute, hold on, you got a rubber? They have never done that before, ever.
I've always been told by like men in my life, as far as like family members, that a man is more than likely going to do what you allow him to do. So always have the mentality to move how you need to move, opposed to waiting on what he's going to do. Like, don't depend on a man to protect your body, your choice. So do what you think you need to do for yourself. Stop worrying about if a man has a condom or not. If you think that you're sexually active, maybe have some stuff for yourself. But at the end of the day, I've just personally, I've never been the type to like think, oh, well, let me wait to see what he's gonna do. No, like I don't depend on that. I think a lot of women depend on that, and that mindset to me is weird. Like, don't depend on what you think he's gonna do. you have some sense, use it. Like, why are you
You
waiting
set
to
the
see?
standard.
Yeah, but your chances,
Exactly.
if you
You set
don't
the
wear a
standard.
condom, if you don't wear a condom with a woman you just met, the chance of you getting any disease is slim. It's not. It's not. It's not.
No.
Tell
Mimi,
that to the
Mimi,
people
he's
that
right.
like that
People that
positive
smoke
thing.
cigarettes. People smoke
Mimi, he's
cigarettes.
correct. He is 100% correct. It is less like, this is a fact. This is not even not my opinion. He is 100% correct. You're less likely to get a disease woman to man than you are man to woman.
Wait, say that again?
You're less likely for a woman to transmit you a disease like
Yes.
HIV or something like that
Mhm.
than you are from a man to give it to a woman.
Because it's
So
in her
what?
cup. It's in her cup.
Correct. So you be better off. Honestly, you're better off telling him he needs to wear a condom than him saying, "Hey, I brought a condom."
Yes.
And that's not to absolve people from doing what they're supposed to do and being responsible. But
Right.
if the likelihood of somebody suffering from it is more or less the woman from the man than the man from the woman, then it would behoove you to actually say, you know what, you probably should wear rubber.
Yeah, I'm good on taking the chance. Period. Y'all can play with y'all's
Taking a chance
sexual
on
health
what?
all you want
You
to.
won't even be taking
I'm
a
good.
chance if you say, don't have sex.
That's why
Well,
that's why
that
they
ain't
say
happening. That's not
that
happening.
that is
I mean,
why
it
they
happens.
say that
Problem.
that's why they say that a lot of these diseases
Put it
like
up. Put it away.
HIV and stuff like that, that's why they say that it's a gay man's disease. Because you're more likely to catch it from another man entering you, the same way that a woman is more likely to catch it from another man entering them than you are to get it from a woman. Now that doesn't mean that you can't get it from a woman, but you're much more likely to get it from a man to a woman versus a woman to a man.
Because it's a canal. Even a man's
Correct.
ass is a canal.
It
So
is.
it's stored in there
No.
like storage.
You
The
know
AIDS
so
is
well.
in that storage bin. And if you enter his ass,
Tell us all about
you
it,
suck it
Shampoo.
up like a straw.
Tell us how it works.
It's a straw. It's a
You
milkshake.
know, don't you?
Chocolate
Yeah.
milkshake.
Yeah, tell us.
Oh God.
Yeah, you got
But
it.
to get back to the
Good
video,
topic at hand.
but to get back to the video, I do think that I don't know why women don't tell women that you can do both.
No, Anton,
They
it's
don't know
because
how.
Anton, it's
They
because
don't know
women. What you said earlier, that you said they can do both, because I've seen it. Like my mom, she's
best
about
way.
as traditional as you can get with still working a job. But the thing is that, at least coming up, a lot of women are putting the job over their husbands, and that's a mistake. You can do both, but you can't show You can't show a hierarchy to the. The job can't come first in the hierarchy, and the job is coming first above everything in the hierarchy. Like women will work 12-hour shifts. They'll come home, do work, and watch Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman, I don't know a single woman who has put 12 hours straight into their man that I know around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who
They
gives
afford
that
to
same
do that.
effort that they give to
Anyone
a
that can
job.
afford to do that.
I mean, well, that's the other thing. So Mimi brought it up, said money wasn't important, but that's what women say. Like I've heard, he's like, well, they pay me. Like, because I say, why don't you show that same effort? And they say, well, I get paid from the job. So you're saying it is about money at the end of the day. Then you know what I'm saying? Submission comes at a cost.
Y'all act
Mimi
like
said
all
that.
these
I didn't
men
say
got
that.
money. Y'all act like it's so many men out here with money. It
Thank
ain't.
you.
It's not so many.
You said that. No, well, how did
Full
you
of
get that
men
from my
that we can
argument?
just choose from that got a
But
bunch of money.
How
Like
did
it
you get that
is.
from my argument?
She wasn't listening.
Mimi,
You
let me
money.
ask you a
Be a
Money
bunch
question.
of
shouldn't
men
always
with
be an
money,
issue.
but that's still like
Let
the
me ask you
same
a question,
standard though
Mimi.
that you hear all the time.
Let me ask you a question, Mimi. What do you consider a man with money?
Somebody make more than me.
But
Give me a
that's
number.
easy.
That's what I
Uh,
consider a bit of money.
What do you mean
Somebody
that's
making
easy? What do
How
you
much you
mean
No,
make?
that's
How
I,
much
I,
you make
I
a
want to.
year?
No. Hold on. I don't want to ask her. She don't have to share her own personal
I
information.
don't.
But just give me a number. Give me a number.
I mean, if you're talking about, if you want to ask me what I think a man that has a lot of money is, he gonna have to
I
make
ain't
over
said you
three.
said you said a man with money.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
what you
I mean,
define that
a
as.
man with money could be a bum on the street with 50 cents in his pocket. What you
Oh,
mean?
You said a man with money. I'm
Okay, so
asking
I
you,
was speaking
what
of a
is a
man
man
with
with
a
money?
lot of money, with a lot enough money to make me feel like I'm with him for his money.
Mimi,
What
Okay,
is
you
that?
answer
What
the
is that?
it's
question.
gonna
What is
have
that? What is that?
to be over 350K a year.
You make
I
over
think you can still
350K.
find something to like.
Now we
about
talking
that.
about rich men.
Wouldn't you
Wait,
like
wait,
to
wait,
know?
wait,
Black
wait.
people wouldn't call that rich.
You gotta.
So you
You still
saying
gotta have
you
other
saying that?
I'm talking shit.
So you saying a man with money, according to what you describe it as, is a man that makes over 350 a year.
I said for a man with money with me. That might be different for every single woman on
That's
this panel.
crazy.
If a nigga's making 350 a year, he's
Yeah,
having his
that's
way
a lot
with
of
most
money,
women on earth. I don't know what you talking. If a nigga's making 350K liquid,
I'm
he's
not
having
talking
his way with-
about. I'm not talking about me. I'm saying in general. That's crazy.
What's crazy? That's not a lot of money.
No, it's crazy that women feel as though they would define a man that has money as a man that minimally makes 350. So you telling me
Crazy is that you
250?
think that
Hold on,
I
wait.
care about that. I
You
don't.
saying that 250 ain't money?
No, it's no.
200 ain't
That's
money.
money. That's money. But I listen.
Mimi, would you date? Mimi, would you date a man who works? Would you date?
You brought up the fact that like money is the issue. Money isn't always the issue.
Mimi, would you date a man who worked the grill at Burger King, but he had every other feature that you liked?
Absolutely.
You would marry him?
Would I marry him? I don't know. I don't know. I don't. It depends. It depends
that's
on the
the real
man.
question. See,
It
that's the
depends.
real
There's a lot
question.
of factors. There's a
Dating is
lot of
one thing,
factors that
marriage is
goes
another.
into choosing a husband. Let's be
So at
for
the
real.
cocktail party, when they ask, "What does your man do?" What are you
Here
gonna
and
say?
entertain the fact that you're asking me if I would marry a man that works at Burger King. Be for real. Do you think I would even talk to the man that works at Burger
Thank
King?
you.
Just
Thank you for proving it.
that's
Thank
out
you.
of nowhere. Like
Thank
because
you.
he gave me my
Let me-
burger and it wasn't
Wait,
messed
wait.
up.
So you
But
saying?
Mimi,
So you
Mimi,
saying?
Mimi,
So you saying?
you
You
basically
wouldn't be looking at a guy and saying that I'm talking to him for his money unless he making over 350.
What I said to you was because you asked me what is a man with a lot of money. I
Right.
said a man with a lot of money is more money than I make, and I put a number on that. Okay,
Okay.
so you can take that number
But
and you can
wait.
use that
But
for
what I'm
whatever
asking,
argument you're trying to
what I'm
make.
asking is this, Mimi. What I'm asking is, listen,
you realize how
I
limited
make a
people
lot of
make
money.
money.
I mean, I
know.
make an egregious amount of money.
Egregious.
But it doesn't mean that somebody that makes less than, but it doesn't mean that somebody that makes less than me don't make a lot of money. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So what I'm
'Cause I don't think
asking
I make
is,
enough money. I'd like to make more
but
money.
what I'm asking is, just
Should've got
because
the
they have to make, just because they have to make more than you know what you see what I'm saying now? So if somebody said, Anton, what is a lot of money? I'm not gonna say, well, you got to be making at least as much as I'm making or more. A lot of money is a lot of money. It still is 350. It still is 300. It still is 250. A lot of
But
money is a
Anton,
lot
that's
of money, regardless of
subjective.
what I make. No,
That's
it's not. I mean,
subjective. No,
but
because if I don't think I make
but-
enough money, then
Mimi, you already
obviously I
canceled
want
yourself
someone who
out.
makes more
Mimi,
money.
you said money isn't everything, and you said you wouldn't even talk to a man who works at Burger King.
No, I said what makes you think that I would give him any type of attention? What am I looking in the window of the drive-through saying,
The
"Hey,
tattoo on your
he's
arm says
fine.
that.
Let
The
me holler
tattoo,
at the
your
guy
arm
in the back
tattoo
there
says
flipping the
that.
burgers." No,
You understand that you're making my point for me by saying that?
No, I do not understand how I'm making your point for you.
I don't believe you
I
make
was saying to
450K a
begin
year. If you
with,
don't understand that
I
simple
was
point.
saying to begin with is money isn't always the thing that women are looking for it to be in a good relationship. That's
So then
all
why?
I'm
I just
saying.
said if the guy works at Burger King, but he has everything else that you want in a man, and you just said
You don't even know
Nah,
what everything else
listen.
means.
But
The Burger King,
you know. That's what I'm saying for you.
the Burger King thing is that's I'm
crazy.
not gonna cap. That's
That's
that's a
wild.
bad example.
Crazy for
That's
you to even
It's
wild.
a
use
bad
Burger King
example.
as an example.
Why is that a bad
That's a
example?
bad example.
Yeah.
You
No,
got
a
to use a
Burger
different
King work for
example.
me for real. You can't do that. Maybe
All right,
the
my bad. Okay,
Amazon,
no. Let's
maybe
be
the
no. You're right.
manager
You're
at
right.
the Amazon store,
Let's
whatever.
say they're a manager of a Barnes and Noble.
Burger King
No,
just
no,
as
no, no,
bad as
no. Hold on.
350.
Listen. Let's
350 just as
not do
bad
the
as Burger
position.
King.
Let's
It's
not do the
still
position.
different.
You're not about to put me in that
Because
type of
I know
position.
dudes that I know
For real.
people. I know a guy that is a store manager at McDonald's. He a regional manager at McDonald's, and he's doing really well. He's doing incredibly
Yeah, they
well.
make big
So
money.
I'm not gonna put the label. Let's use a number. Let's say he made 85.
Let's say
Is that
significantly less than you.
That's
no, I'm not. I ain't even gonna say significantly less or more. Let's say he make $85,000 a year.
Nice.
Is he suitable?
let's not even put a number on it.
Just answer the question.
You shut up and let me answer the question. Let's not even put a number on it. Let it be a man that is taking care of me to my standards. My standards
what does that look like
when it comes to monetarily? I'm not living in a mansion. I'm not driving $100,000.
What is that? No. Mimi, you doing? Let me tell you what you're doing. You telling me if I ask a woman, what do you want in a man? You can't say what you don't want. You got to tell me what you want, right? So if I say, well, what is that? What is taking care of you? What does that look like?
Let him be able to pay all the household bills. If he can pay all the household bills, because if something happens to me, the person who probably is making more money, if all he makes is enough to cover the household bills, I need him to be able to do that. That's all I'm saying. My standard. So that as far as a number is concerned, y'all would be surprised at the number because I'm not about to put my.
Well, maybe just tell us so we're not surprised anymore.
It's none of your damn business what the number is.
She don't have to put the number out. Relax,
me. The number
relax.
Is. But the number would mean that it's my whatever it takes. If something happened to me tomorrow and I was unable to take care of the bills because I couldn't run my business or something,
I'll be surprised if you was in a relationship and you didn't get your ass kicked.
well, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. Shocked. I'm about to break it down for you, right? Okay. I'm gonna break it down for you.
About a lot of things.
You know why that's problematic, Mimi?
Why?
Because women will say it's not about the money all the time when it comes to what women want in men, right?
I heard a girl say that recently.
Hold on. And then they'll say, I'll say, okay, well, what is sufficient? Maybe he don't have to be a 350 or a millionaire guy, right? And you'll say, well, he has to be able to sustain my lifestyle if anything happens to me, right? Here's the problem with that. Most guys understand that it absolutely is about the money. You know why? Because they won't get that reciprocated. If anything was to knock me out for a little bit, you're not holding me down.
Wrong.
You're not going. No. You're not going to pay my stuff and make sure that I'm sustained and that I don't lose my shit and that my cars don't get repossessed or any of that type of stuff.
Would you know what's going to happen?
No, it's going to be because of all of the above. Not able to, not willing to, don't have the ability to, and nor was she with me for the right reasons. And you know what that means? That means that money matters. Right. That means that money matters because if you wouldn't be able to hold me down, but expect for me to hold you down, in the event that you wasn't financially able to sustain yourself, then that means that money matters with men and looks matter with women. It means it's the reason why we're different. It's the reason why the winners get the spoils and the losers fall to the wayside and figure out what the fuck to do after the winners is leaving the room. Because you're never going to look at me the same way that I look at you when it comes to resources, ever.
Men are providers.
And if I fall out of grace, I fall out of hoes. Now, I still may be able to fuck some of them, but it's not going to be for the same reasons.
Now, all men accept this.
Can I say that y'all are speaking very cyclically because you're saying on one side, right, that men are the providers, but then you're complaining that women are not choosing men who don't make a lot of money.
Thank you, Honey Grip. I really appreciate you.
Why would we be dating the man who works at Burger King?
I'm so confused.
No. I don't think that that's true, Mimi, my Honey Grip. I think that y'all often at times choose niggas that don't have shit. And I see it in y'all pregnancies. I see it when it comes to y'all baby daddies and shit. So I'm not disillusioned and believing that y'all just choosing up. I don't believe that shit. I think that this is a talking point that keep the majority of y'all single because y'all keeping other women with these pipe dreams thinking that some nigga is going to come and save them that got a lot of resources. That's not true. I think that y'all always choose niggas as pieces of shit. 100% of the time. Even the dudes that got money that fuck on y'all is pieces of shit that's fucking on all of y'all. And most of the time they have multiple baby daddy. I mean, multiple baby mamas. So I'm not crazy. I think that y'all pick trash all the time.
No, I can't go with I can't even go with that. All 100% of the time. 100% of the time.
He didn't say that.
100% of the time.
He just said it.
I'm gonna
He
say
didn't
100%
say it before. He didn't say it.
He just
of
said
the
it
time.
now. He said 100% of the time. Listen.
Listen. You know how I know y'all do? Is because the niggas that really got it like that and the niggas that's doing it, y'all not picking them. They picking y'all. They get to pick between who they want with y'all. You can't pick no nigga that got it all together. Hold on. You can't pick a nigga that got it together. For what are y'all smoking? You can't pick. Listen, you can't pick a me. I have to pick you.
So then that goes back.
Y'all, the niggas that y'all fuck and have the niggas that y'all fuck and have children by.
Right.
Y'all settle. No. You settle for them niggas.
For. The same way y'all telling Claudia.
Correct. So you can't pick a winner.
I guarantee you can't pick shit baby daddy.
You can't pick.
They can't. A lot of women tend to think that they can because they end up coming into money.
You can't pick a winner. All you can do is make yourself available to hope to get selected. Y'all women in general are no different than the women that's lined up, the lady boys that's lined up in Thailand. Hoping that a tourist come and select them for the night. They're no different. It's just a different way in a different form that y'all doing it. And so you make yourself available. You know what I'm saying? You look dialed up. You try to present yourself a certain way. You make your pitch like a nigga in the elevator. And if he like your pitch, then he'll check you out and evaluate you. But you can't pick a winner. A winner picks you.
But I don't get
You
picked.
can't say 100%. That's wild.
But I think
You
that women
can't pick a winner.
If I don't
I think
get
that
picked,
women are, and it's kind of delusional because to a degree, like when women, let's say for instance, if a woman had, let's say, a child or two by a dude from the hood that just was a nobody and dusty, and she comes into money for whatever reason. Let's say she went to school, got a career, got a business, and then now she's making money, and she feels now, oh, I deserve a certain type of guy. But it's like those certain type of guys might not want you. And now she thinks that she deserves that type of guy. But it's like, but your baby daddy or baby daddies weren't that type of guy. And women have this delusional sense of like, well, no, I deserve this type of guy. So it might be a good guy that might approach her, but he might not have the type of money that now she thinks she needs from a man because now she's making money. So it's just
My advice to y'all is to listen. Hold on to whatever you can find that's halfway decent. Because you listen, if Claudia Jordan is sitting up here with her fine ass saying that she having difficulty because she waited too late. I know some badass women. I know some fine fucking women. I know some fine fucking women that don't have no children, got a lot of money, and they waist is small as hell, and they anywhere from 33 all the way up to 47.
Mary J. Blige.
And they can't figure this shit out to save their life.
See them about once every month.
Because Anton, to keep it real with you, they think it's sexy. They think it's sexy for a nigga to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they could take care of him like he's some fucking cat. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why y'all think looks is not everything.
I do think women like to have a project.
Absolutely
That's
insane.
what it is. They like a
might
project.
be a horrible bitch. She might not be able to cook. Her pussy might be trash. Y'all act like
there's no pussy that's trash.
Everything.
What are you talking about?
Everything. Y'all,
what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Mimi?
Yeah, that's a great
worst scenario.
That just shows you don't know anything. Ain't no really.
I never heard a nigga say that pussy was trash.
Yeah,
she's beautiful. She should have she automatically is slotted to get a good man.
Men are attracted to beauty, though. Mimi.
No, but men are
everybody ain't beautiful.
Listen. Y'all better honestly, y'all better get it together because niggas don't even care about pussy no more. They just trying to get some head and go home.
Shoot, they scared too.
Yeah, niggas don't care about pussy. They found Michael.
The game is so dangerous.
Niggas,
man, you can't.
Niggas ain't even trying to get you to pull your pants down no more. They just open up.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think what the elephant in the
make a
room
face
is
on your hand and
when
then
you
stick
talk
it in
about
that hole,
women.
like make a eyes.
No,
And
that's y'all. That's what y'all do. That's what
A
y'all
sock
do.
puppet. A sock puppet.
You gonna give me that okay? You gonna give me that okay sign today, baby?
Every man ain't
I
like
got
that.
I gotta actually like you halfway in order to fuck you.
That's
So
Yeah,
crazy. He
I
said they
think
don't
what
even care about y'all. Don't care
bro.
about I mean, dudes don't care about y'all. Woo. Damn.
I wish
They
women
don't.
knew
A
about
lot of these young boys. I swear to God, I
black
shoot
men.
when I shoot videos. A lot of young boys. They don't like. When I was shooting the drill videos, a lot of them they don't really be into no ass like that. It'd be weird, and it should be weird, bro.
Even kids, a lot of young
What?
kids, they don't even want
Kid,
children.
I swear to God.
Hold up, hold up,
Yeah,
hold up. I
that's
gotta
secondary.
I'm not
Maybe
saying
it's
they.
women.
No, they
That's
watching porn.
secondary.
Watching porn, but they not
man,
interacting with
listen.
women.
Gross.
My son had his girlfriend here. He 15. That nigga was he moved it from the den to the basement. My wife said, "Get up here." That nigga wanted some ass.
What?
but he's a younger
He be
man.
telling
That's
me
the
that
difference.
shit.
15.
He be like,
He's a
"Oh,
younger man.
Wait, Q, you
Watch
surprised by
talking
that?
about the YNs though.
He feel like he still got something to prove. So
yeah, who my son?
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
How old is he?
15. He just
Yeah,
turned
he
15.
got something to prove. He got
But
something
he
to
be
prove.
like, he talks about his girl's mother. He be like, yo, you gotta see her mom. I be like, yo, are you serious, my
Men
nigga?
will be men.
Not his, not his mama.
Yo, he said I asked her like a table, like you could put shit on her ass. I
Oh
said,
my
"Dad,"
lord.
he said, "Daddy, I'm
Boy.
And I
Y'all
laugh,
like
you know, because it's funny to me, so he feels comfortable in talking to me like that. I'm like,
Lord. Well, since it's that time, let me get the super chats, y'all.
Please.
Okay.
oh my God.
Anthony LaBeric has says, "Hello, Anton and gang. What's up?" Ghost Introvert says, "Women never get told the truth. As a result, they don't live in the weird world." Scorpio _Dre _95 says, "Why'd the devil try to tempt Jesus when angels, when corrupted, already know who Jesus is?" Christopher Mayberry 1298 says, "Green Blaze, let me get a number 2, no onions and pickles, and make sure my fries are hot."
Talk
Christopher
about your
Mayberry
headset.
1298 also says, "I bet Mimi get taller when she sit down."
You know it, baby. You know
Mirror
it.
313 says, "Green Blaze going to tell you to unplug your cable box for 30 seconds and plug it back in. LOL." The Terrible People podcast says, "Men don't want the 82 Z28 from Michigan that had 15 owners, total 3 times, and now has a savage
I
title."
love
This is
Z28s.
how men
Actually, I like the IROC. He talking about a Camaro. That's what he talking
Oh,
Yeah.
a car. Oh,
Used
yeah,
to
I
be
didn't know
black
what it
and
was.
gold back in the day. Black and
Old
gold.
school
I love
car.
IROCs.
Okay. This
T-tops,
is how
baby.
men view women who age out of the dating market. Everything has a shelf life. Rant, Raw Daniel 8923 says, "Don't ever knock AutoZone. Laughing my off our stock share." Chase 40 says, "A question for Anton about the morning show. Mark Lamont's team reached out to you, not vice versa. Same as JR, who is your partner / team, to say it's a different as being disingenuous."
Who? Hold on, wait. Who my partner?
He's trying to take a shot.
Anton does not have a partner.
What are they talking about?
His
Who's
only
my partner?
partner is Rita.
It sounds like he's trying to take a shot.
No, I think he's trying to say, I don't know what that means.
He's talking about what you said about that you know
who?
that situation with Man when you said he hollered at JR, not you. Tommy.
Oh, you talking about Tommy? Tommy Sotomayor? I don't know what that means. I don't have any partners. I own 100% of everything that I do.
Mark Lamont is a beta. Move on.
I agree.
And
No one's listening to him.
I did Lapeef like, what was that, 5 years ago?
Laqueef?
Longer than that, right?
Laqueef is crazy.
Oh.
It's Laqueef. Where's that show
Anyway,
at now?
God bless. I hope everybody does well. I hope everybody does phenomenal on their platforms and that
that's so nice.
they make a lot of money.
Eh.
Shout out to the Peeps.
Shout
out to Tommy Sotomayor. Shout out to everybody. I pray blessings on all of y'all.
Shout out to
Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. What's wrong? What's wrong with
don't use God's
saying
name
that I
like
want
that?
everybody to win?
Nothing.
You're better than
I want
me.
everybody to win.
If you a quarterback, wait, Anton, because you gotta.
If you went against Anton, I think you should have a downfall, and it shows.
No. Listen.
I think
I have relieved myself of all old disagreements.
As you should.
And I am 100% focused on building with the people that I communicate with on a regular basis and the people that I already do business with. So I don't have anything negative about anybody. I hope everybody.
Anton, can I ask you a question?
I love that for you.
You got a healthy ego, and I and that's a good thing. If you a quarterback for a football team, professional football team, and you get hurt, and they put the backup quarterback in, do you want your team to lose?
No, I want them to win.
Oh,
because listen.
If I was a quarterback,
my thing is,
I don't want the team to win without me there.
My thing is, I believe in healthy competition. I don't want to. If you're gonna beat me when I'm healthy is what I'm saying, right? So me wanting healthy competition does not mean that, you know what I'm saying, that I wish bad on other people. I've always been consistent with this. I've always said that the one thing that I will never, ever wish, I got 3 rules. Number 1, I never wish death on nobody. Number 2, I never wish jail on nobody that don't deserve it, obviously. Mm-hmm. And number 3, I never wish for people to not be able to feed their family. Okay. So I don't have any animosity towards anybody. I want to be number 1, but it don't mean that I don't want everybody else to be number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
But you do understand
everybody
that
can't be number 1. Anton, stop.
I said, Q, you ain't even hear what I said.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I said I want to be number 1, but it doesn't mean that everybody else can't be number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And here's the context behind that. I see all of these no-name fucking platforms that's out there, and I watch them, right? I study them. I'm talking about people that we not even familiar with. There's Asian content creators, white content creators, nerd content creators. There's a whole lot of, man, this space is vast. So I do want to be number 1 in everything that I do, but I want the people that I am familiar with that's in the same spaces to me to also be, to win too. I just don't want them to beat me.
Yeah, I got that.
You see
and if they lose, you're going to get a little chuckle.
Yeah, Anton better than me. People I want them to lose.
Come on.
Because I don't know none of these people personally in real life. And I mean, I know JR, but
yeah,
I don't know any of these
I don't feel like you're really focused on what other people. I don't feel like you're really worried about what other people are doing. I feel like you're just doing what you do and you're being successful. Like, it's not about.
I study the game. I study the people that are winning, and I study the people that continue to win, and I adapt. And I'm gonna continue to adapt, and I just want to drive. All right, y'all want me to, okay. I want everybody else to lose, and I want to destroy everybody. Is that
yes?
No, but in the middle.
Don't fall into that trap. That's the devil. Don't do it.
In the middle.
I think, Anton, you basically, in my eyes, you basically like you the digital version of Joe Budden. What Joe Budden got going on, you got the digital equivalent to that. So
have y'all never played sports? Like, I played sports.
I'll say this.
I want people to lose.
What I've learned.
I know you do.
Yes.
What I've learned is whatever you really want to happen, you keep that close to the chest and you just speak positively outside of that.
Oh, so see, so you do feel like that. See? So
I'm not saying I feel like nothing.
Don't put God in it. Don't say I want to bless. Everybody wish everybody blessings. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm speaking for God. Don't say that.
It's the ultimate formality of capitalism.
It's better to be politically correct publicly.
Absolutely.
And to fight hard.
I stand with Israel. I stand with Israel. Shit, I stand shit, bang, everything with Israel.
I don't even know where Israel is.
All right, let me continue the super chats, y'all. 6'8" Aquarius says, Mimi, you look like Rosie O'Donnell, chilling, talking about someone looks.
Y'all
Terry
really
Johnson,
need to try something else.
8620 says, the wall is undefeated. Kevin Samuels. The Terrible People podcast says, y'all seen that movie, The Substance? You can do anything you want to do, but everything comes at a cost. Now, are you willing to pay the toll? Ramsey 5362 says scientifically, women do lose their value as they get older. Pregnancy. Men life becomes easier as they get older. Finance, wisdom, experience, looks.
No.
Terry Johnson's 8620 says most of them don't even have a career. They just have a job. Understand the difference. Kayali the Wanderer 1720 says, is it me or does Mimi look like an Asian woman tonight? My life, your entertainment says Mimi Claudia Jordan is a mixed woman as well. But if you all pull up the recent photo of Claudia Jordan with fake Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, the whole dynamic of this combo will change. She's a hypocrite. Classy Young Man 35 says, my body, my choice. Yet you're saying men have control over your body, which basically says you're not a gatekeeper because everyone has a master lock. Psalms 119 says, this is only issue within our community, i.e. Black people. My Asian colleagues are married. Both of them are doctors. They support each other. And most importantly, they realize it's much easier to build wealth as a team. Eric Weston says, shout out to the most masculine person on the panel tonight, Mimi. Secret Serpent 823.
Your mother.
Says, so the idea is that we have moved past accountability and went full on debauchery. Shout out to y'all having fun with this at work. Salute, Anton. 69 Dubman says, in regards to Anton's women don't force condoms, a lot of women have never bought a condom, let alone keep condoms for men to use.
Lies.
A_Smitty says, a man's what? Shampoo giving us his cokehead chronicle.
Hey!
Black Rose City 1 says 350K equals Wale with attitude. Say what now? 7365 says, yeah, Shampoo got the chef hat on tonight, fellas. 6-foot Aquarius says, Halle Berry is arguable the baddest chick in movie history, and Eric Benet cheated on her. Your regular bods don't stand a chance.
He had a sex addiction.
EJ says, Mimi, you gotta stop being so bitter.
Your daddy doesn't
Drum
think so.
says, Mimi, the coldest chick in her town. Willow Coochie GA. Cool V10 says, Anton about to put on the black Versace robe. I miss those days. The red robe, Anton. I miss those Anton days. You know.
For real.
Me University 1411 says, Savage title is wild. Mr. Bogard 1 says, at this point, the side dude or being in a monogamous companionship is a win for the guys. Q_executive sweet MLE says, Anton is being PC. Shampoo's trying to say it about the views, and they ain't got him. Q is standing on business. LOL. Mimi is marvelous. LOL. The shout out to y'all in the chat. We appreciate you guys because a lot of y'all have been supporting us from the other little panel we used to be on together. But we appreciate you guys for following us here. Hit the like button because it is free. Okay. And make sure you subscribe to all the panels on tonight's panel tonight. Okay. Next question. You'll never choose peace over the person you want, men. Let's get it together, men.
So all the men from my previous post saying that they have found peace by being alone and they're not trying to date because they just want peace. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life? I have to disagree. I do not think that if a woman that you so desired was available to you, you would choose peace over commitment, sex, good meals with conversation, and things like that. So I'm going to call your bluff because I don't think that's true. This, by the way, is not police lights. This is some kind of flashing light in a parking lot. I'm not quite sure what it is. But anyway, again, calling your bluff. Okay?
Men don't want peace. They don't want peace.
Why don't they?
They want good coochie. They want sex. They want to be treated a certain way. They don't want peace. Fuck that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. A lot of times, the most amazing relationships are the most toxic. Let's just be for real.
Do you believe
Be for
anything that
real.
men say
Keep
to men?
speaking that trauma. Keep speaking it. It sounds.
Listen, you can say what you want to say. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you
You said
necessarily
men
from
don't want peace.
experience.
Wait,
I'm
you
not
sound
telling,
asinine.
I'm
Wait,
telling
wait.
you from what I've seen in the world. Okay.
That's a
What have
lady.
you seen? What have you seen in the world
I've
that
seen
says
a
that men don't
lot.
want?
Let her
Men,
finish.
y'all
You
say
need
y'all
to
want
say
peace.
it.
Y'all
Y'all do
gotta do
not
one
want
mic.
peace. Y'all do
They
not
got
want peace.
they got white girls on there crying now. That's how bad it's getting.
What do you mean, white girl? What is that? What does race have to do with it? You think it
I
ain't? And you
think
don't think it ain't black women on here crying about the same thing? Stop it.
Yeah.
That what they
Stop.
did.
But
They
I'm
are.
telling you,
They
listen, it's getting
definitely are.
worse.
They definitely are. That's just a
I
video. They
think
got
they do
pictures of
want it.
stuff.
I think they
But
want
the
peace.
thing
But I
about
also
it
think
is, though, the thing about it is you dismissed it
Wait,
immediately.
y'all. We
Men
gotta
don't
do
want
one
peace.
mic. Go
Like,
ahead,
that's
Brittany.
the problem.
Hold on, one mic. Go ahead, Brittany.
Y'all
no, I was
bring
just saying I think men definitely do want peace for sure. I don't think all men get peace, but I think that is what they want. I also think they want respect. I think as far as the peace part, I feel like in my opinion, I feel like men will kind of work through things with the woman. I think we don't give men enough credit sometimes. Like I think they'll stay with the woman because they genuinely do love you, but I think at some point they're just like, if you're not peaceful, you're not peaceful. So I think that they do want it. I think the woman that they're probably in love with might just not be peaceful sometimes. You know what I mean? And not all men.
I think
I
it's
don't think
cultural.
all.
It's cultural.
They got
Definitely
a story.
it's definitely cultural. Let's be for real because we're talking, he said what was it, bore? You said earlier white women complain. Listen, it's cultural because white women versus black women versus Hispanic women, we are very different when it comes to the way we treat our men
I
and the
agree with
way
that.
we live with our men, the way we talk to our men, the way we react to our men. It's very different. So I think it's cultural. I think you can't necessarily use this as a broad. You can't say this in a broad way, okay? When it comes to this particular subject,
Relationship.
Well, if she's talking about if the lady was talking about men don't want peace, there's a story, and I don't understand it, but I get it, but I don't. It's insane.
What is peace?
The stepfather.
What does that mean?
Just let me finish, Mimi. I'm talking about a story on the news because of what this lady in the video said. This guy was watching a football game. She told him to cut off the TV. He has two of her kids are his stepkids, and they're married. He shot his wife in the head.
Damn.
And his stepdaughter in the head and chased his stepson out of the house. He ran. The stepson ran. He was 12 years old. And he shot himself. All because she told him to cut off the TV and stop watching football. And it probably escalated.
You don't think there's something mentally wrong with that man?
Anton, didn't you talk about that on your morning show?
To the story, but ultimately in that situation, he probably snapped because he was probably chilling watching a football game, and she started nagging him about turning the TV off. So I get what he's trying to say, but there was more to that story.
What's more to it? What's more to it?
That man is insane.
What they were saying was that he was, the wife, I guess, had made a comment or something to somebody saying that she had took him back again because he was on like coke, like he was back on coke and he was alcoholic and allegedly. So it was just.
Wait. So let me get this straight. She didn't want peace because she took him back from something that he was doing. Let me finish. She took him back for some past bad behavior that he had and told him to cut down the TV, knowing how explosive and crazy it is. And she didn't want peace, but now she has the ultimate peace.
This is the worst example
Let's
ever.
go back
That
to
man
peace.
was
It's
insane.
true.
He killed her.
No.
For real.
But listen.
Stupid.
Listen to me. All right, but just stop me when I'm wrong.
You were wrong when you started talking.
All right. Come on with the personal stuff. I'm trying to ask you a question about something else beside me. That couple, if she didn't tell, if she said, "Can you cut off the TV?" and he said, "No, I don't feel like cutting this shit off," and she didn't press it, don't you think she would be living?
What the fuck? Are you serious?
No, what
This
the
is
fuck?
a
Yes or
psychotic
no?
person.
Yes or no?
This is a
Yes
psychotic
or no?
person.
No, you're not going to run away from this question, Mimi. Yes or
psychotic.
no? You could call names all you want.
I'm not saying
Yes
you're
or
psychotic.
no?
I'm saying the person who
asking
ran
you
a
a
woman down the street.
Mimi, I'm gonna tie you down this time. Usually I'll let you go. But I'm gonna ask you a direct question. If she didn't, if she said, after he said, "No, I ain't cutting down shit," if she would have left it alone, would she be living, Mimi? Yes.
Ask the court when he goes to court whether
Can
he's psychotic.
you answer a question? You haven't answered any questions.
Psychotic. That's psychotic behavior. What do you mean?
She doesn't answer questions.
Mimi's gonna end up like that woman.
The fuck I'm gonna end up like that? What you mean?
We
out of your mind?
Speeches. Now she's gonna go.
No, I'm not.
That bone. Now she's gonna bite that bone.
One mic.
I promise you, ain't nobody ever gonna do no shit like that. They're gonna walk out with one more
Yes, they are.
Mimi, let me just say something real quick, please.
One fucking question.
Y'all.
Please, just let me say this, please. That lady thought the same way. She tried to be
that's
tough.
what I'm saying, literally.
She tried to be tough.
Yes.
She did.
Crazy.
She tried to be tough by telling them to cut off the TV, and look where it got her.
So you justifying somebody being murdered over asking cut off the TV?
Everything
out of your mind.
Reason.
Out of your mind.
Everything personal. Everything personal.
He's telling you
out
the
of your
reason.
mind.
He's telling you the motive. There's motives to crimes.
No, there's no motive, and he's going to go to prison. He's going to go to prison for the rest of his life because he will be found guilty.
He's not. He killed himself.
Where the alarm button at, Q?
Okay, so
can you shut the fuck up?
Y'all gotta do one mic.
I know,
I can't hear y'all, so I know the people in the audience can't hear y'all.
You know why he killed himself?
See? She don't let you
Let
finish.
Shampoo go, and then y'all can
He's
rebuttal.
gonna keep saying he's going to prison. He can't go to prison. He killed himself.
And that's why he killed himself.
No, he didn't. Can I tell you the reason why I think he killed himself? It was 3 hours later in a barn. He went to a barn and killed himself because before he killed himself, he said, "Why couldn't this bitch leave it alone?"
You're out of your mind.
I wish I was next to him. I know he said that shit before he blew his brain. Why does she make me do this shit?
Out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
Echoed in the barn when he said it. Like, whoa.
And he went in that barn. He said, "Look at this. Look at this shit I'm in."
But can I say something not to that? But I know that some men will take on what women give them if they look good, right? If the sex or whatever, they'll take on the nagging, they'll take on the attitude. So a lot of men can say they want peace, but why are they putting up with these type of women? Why are they putting up with women that hit them, that curse them out, that's disrespectful, that rude? Like, you have a choice.
They have a choice, and they're only going to put up with that for a temporary time period until they get tired of being sick and tired, and then after that they're going to wake up and then they're going to move on. It's not something that's etched in stone. It's not something that's forever. See, men look at love in translation different than women do. We look at love in terms of respect. Reason why is because men have to go out here and bust ass and do what we got to do to take care of, number one, ourselves and our families. We got to go out here and work hard. We got to go out here and take on the world. I don't want to have to come home and have to deal with competition from my woman after I've gone out here to do everything I had to do to be the very best version of that I can be as a man of myself.
So that's worth killing your woman and her children and then killing yourself?
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that men want peace at the end of the day for the work that we put in the exterior world. Our exterior world and what we got to deal with should not be what we have to deal with when we come home. Because when that happens, anarchy and craziness does happen. Ultimately,
I
Sir,
think
do you
some of
think
these men don't. I don't think some of these men want peace because they grew up in chaos. So they think the chaos environment is normal because that's how they was raised around their mama who wasn't ish, their daddy wasn't there, their mama was yelling and screaming. So what y'all say, peace? That's the chaos is norm for some of these men.
Those people is
Yeah, because
just
I think some men
they the
turn
ones
good
that need me
women
talking about
bad.
a toxic
I think
relationship.
some men actually turn good women toxic too. I mean, it's a little play for them. Like,
Oh,
okay,
come on.
Y'all
let
like
me see
that
how I can
shit.
get them. Let me see how I can. Let me
Wait,
see like
women
what
are
their
strong
reaction.
and
Wait,
weak.
let her finish. So what do you mean by that? How do men turn women toxic?
Because I think men get bored. I think men get bored too. It's fun for them to be toxic. Why not? Why not play with the dang of the carrot in front of her? Why not? Why not do that?
what was
And
it that
for
Anton just
women,
said about 15
we
minutes
like
ago?
drama too. We like drama too, and I think
We
that's
know
what
that.
it is right now. We know that. But like
What
women like drama too. So
Love some drama.
I think men want to choose when they want to deal with women. I really believe that, and I
Anton
think
just said it
We
about
should keep
20,
it
I
about
on.
maybe
think
20
women
That's
minutes
don't.
human.
ago when
That's
he
Wait,
said
human.
y'all,
that
let her finish.
women.
Let her
Wait.
finish.
Women
Let
don't
her
know how
finish.
to.
Why would you gender that? It's human. Humans choose when they want to deal with humans.
But we're talking about the woman in the video, right?
But I'm
Right.
saying,
Okay.
but I'm saying, I'm talking about your
So yeah,
statement.
I
Oh,
think
you one of
that's the
them too.
case.
Oh shit.
One
them
of what?
too?
What
Oh,
does
Wait,
that
wait.
one of
mean? One
what?
of them what?
One of
Oh
them
boy.
too. Right. Yeah, you don't
One of
have
them
nothing to
what?
back that up, so you just
One of
talking
those
anyway.
Explain.
unruly women.
Unruly?
Anywho,
Yes.
Funny.
Women are
but
rebellious by
You
nature.
you're
muted Anton.
interrupting
That's
me
the
while
thing
I'm
about
talking
that.
though.
Y'all
How
let
about
her
this?
finish.
I
Go ahead, Jesse.
interjected. I didn't
One mic
interrupt.
though. We gotta do one
Y'all
mic.
don't listen.
Y'all
Hold on, y'all. Hold
moderators.
on, y'all. Y'all gotta let her get her shit off because she been patient. She been quiet. You may disagree with her, but you gotta let her get it off. You gotta wait
I'll
till
let
she
Jess
finishes her
finish.
statement.
I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I just think men are right now, they just want to choose when they want to deal with women because women are too much sometimes. Women, we are too much. And I think sometimes we kind of blur the lines when, you know, our man and making that man our friend. You know, like we try to, and I think it's too much. It's too much to bear sometimes. And no man want to come home to that. They just want to chill out. Let me come in where you are and poke my head in and see what you're doing. And I'm gonna go back into my corner. And I think a lot of women are not used to being by themselves either. Like, they don't find
Right.
solitude in just being by themselves. Like, you gotta go do something. Go get your nails done. Go, like just find something to do. And that's all I
Women
have.
have to be around other
That's all I
people.
have.
They have to.
Nah, I think that it, listen, bro, it's hard breaking away from some good box.
Oh my
I don't
It
lord.
know
is.
what you niggas is talking about. Um, yeah, we do want peace, but
It's foreplay.
I'm not willing to let that shit go. Listen, I mean, it's seriously, bro. Like that's just the truth, man. Like, yes, we do want it, but we can't do without this shit.
Y'all toxic. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like that toxic
Everybody's
shit.
a lot of people.
Don't men do more to promote peace? If you want peace, what are you doing actively in your relationship to make sure that everything remains peaceful?
They don't want
You
I'm
gotta
not
give it a
promoting peace. I'm promoting toxicity.
They
Oh,
want to
Um,
put their hands
let's
around your throat real
identify
quick.
that. Okay.
I
But
don't
They
if a man
promote
has
peace.
peace in a relationship, it's by his own design. Women would prefer.
I advocate for peaceful women because I think that women need to be trained up effectively. But I understand that women by nature are rebellious. I'll give you an
Mhm.
example. I'll give you an example. Have you ever seen a woman get it's kind of like she get not antsy, but it's like she started to get clingy, bothersome, whatever. And it's because you gotta bust it down, for example. You know what I'm
She
saying?
wants you to
Like
grab
that's a
around the
form.
throat.
What's bust it down mean?
She wants you to grab around the throat real quick.
And
That's what
so
she wants.
yeah, so
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
they like
it's
that.
a balance.
I mean,
Are you
It's a
playfully
balance.
grabbing her neck, or are you
Just say
violently grabbing her
playfully,
neck?
gently,
Oh, okay.
I
I was
gently,
just
don't believe in violence. I'm a nice person.
gently,
Nobody
honey
does
dip.
until
you
till
believe
that,
in discipline. Maybe if she's not being
that,
peaceful, you got to
that
discipline her a
husband
little
don't
bit.
believe in violence. He didn't
Yes.
believe in violence either.
Yes, gentle violence. Gentle violence.
I'm not the type of person to put my hands on a person. I believe everybody should.
Me either.
I believe everybody should keep their hands to
One mic,
themselves.
y'all.
As you damn right. But there are women that take niggas where they never been. I'm telling
If
you.
you've never been in a
Men
position,
that make women take them somewhere they've never been. Like, okay.
if you've never been in a position where you about to leave out and you like, you know what? I'm out. I'm about to leave. I ain't got time for this. And she grabbing on your leg, holding you as you walking out, and you,
Let you leave.
if you've never had a woman grab your leg and she doing like this on your leg and you doing like you scooting towards the door, if you've never done that shit, you don't know what love is until you trying to pull your leg away from the door. You don't know what love is.
It's real love when and not me, but when a dude gives a woman two black eyes and she stays there.
See,
that's love too.
That's different. That's different.
That's love, my nigga.
No,
that's
trying
love.
to go to jail.
How you put it. I don't care how you put it. I'ma stand on that. I'ma stand on it. I'ma stand on it.
So you talking about men want peace, and you talking about that.
Standing on that. Standing on that.
Well, I mean, let's prove his theory wrong.
You can't.
Mimi, have you dealt with the toxic man before?
Toxic in what way? Like
toxic.
Fuck yeah, we all have dealt with toxic people before.
Brittany, have you dealt with a toxic man?
Me?
Destiny, have you dealt with a toxic man?
Why? Absolutely. I definitely have.
That's why.
I've been toxic before.
I've been toxic.
I've been toxic before.
Toxic like he got that edge to him. Like you don't know he's a bad, like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. And
toxic.
I can't say that I didn't like it.
So what? All right.
So what did I say wrong?
I mean, say that he didn't like it. There's a slim line between beating a woman up and killing her and shooting her because she's being toxic, and also saying, "No, baby, I'm not putting that outfit on tonight." And you know what I'm saying? Like it's a totally different type of toxic. You know what I'm saying?
The first one wasn't
toxic. One mic.
The first one's how it should be.
What? Getting killed?
No. You said, oh, I'm not putting on this dress in that. That's not toxic.
Okay, no. Well, that's a different. Like if it makes it spicy, that's a different story.
But no, I said toxic.
There's a certain type of toxic that is spicy.
Yeah, but what if you're putting on a dress
again? Like I said,
I've heard a girl likes getting a gun put to her head while she likes
there's cultural differences.
That's toxic.
Toxic kill everything.
Having emotions. It's emotions.
Like, a lot of times it's foreplay.
No, it's not foreplay. I'll be really feeling that. I'll be really feeling how I feel at the moment, and then I don't.
Foreplay is definitely.
And then I don't. And then I come in, and you know what? I'll be having sometimes I have an attitude, sometimes I don't. It depends on what my mood is.
And the woman acts accordingly.
Yeah, you talking.
Yeah, you talking.
I'm telling you, like I sometimes
telling the truth. And y'all don't want to tell the truth.
Sometimes I told you the truth.
Man, we hate.
Sometimes I have a moment, and sometimes I don't. And then I might come in, and I might just like who knows? Just walk in. I might take all my clothes off as soon as I get in the crib. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Y'all don't know how to keep a woman for 20 years.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Will there be dinner when you go home? Will there be a meal?
Yeah, it's a bunch of food that's cooked.
Yo, oh yeah, it's a log. It's a log.
You want me to show it to you? I can
yeah. Let's see the container. I know you got them good containers too.
It was good. It was salad with all of the garnishments, and then pasta. It was pasta. It was a bunch of stuff.
Good for
you. You won there already. You won at that already.
The thing about it is, what guys have to learn to do, what dudes have to learn to do is you cannot reply to every single text. You can't always answer the phone. You can't always be texting back and forth. You niggas be furiously texting back and forth and shit. I don't do that. I don't do that. I just read them.
That's part of
and then
it.
I
That's
just keep
part
it
of the
moving.
foreplay. You hold off, and then all of a sudden you boom show up with the text message or show up at the house. Like it all makes sense at the end of the
It
day.
almost keeps
Be
us
chilling.
women chasing y'all
But I
to a
will
degree.
say that
Part of the game.
I'm just like I don't think that I could let go of a chick that may not be peaceful at the time.
So wait a minute. If my wife texts me, don't text her back. Like just wait for a little while. I'm
I
right
don't
there,
be.
like
You old enough. You should know better. You should know this.
Come on with this old shit. But
Why
you
is
ain't young.
Anton why is Anton teaching you this game?
I
You
don't
should know this game already.
Your
I don't
period
do a
gonna
lot of
stop
text.
any year now.
My what?
I personally just
Period.
don't do a lot of texting.
Your son should know.
I don't
play
do a
with
lot
me.
of texting. I don't believe in texting women.
Your
That shit is
wife?
evidence.
Yo, I'm trying to learn from you, man. I'm an old nigga trying to learn from her.
Shame.
No, you're
That's
not. No, you're
shameful.
not. No, I just don't. I'm not a texter like that. I don't believe in texting that much. Q will tell you. Q will tell
Yeah,
you.
you
I
might as well
very
call
rarely
it.
ever text.
So let me ask you a question. If
You gotta hit me up.
if my wife
Or
got
actually I prefer for you to just come see me. Like you just gotta come pull up on me most of the time. So, but go ahead.
I need some advice.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I swear to my mother, no bullshit. Because you got it. My father used to tell me, you gotta act like you don't care, Lance.
Oh
Act
my
like you don't
god.
care.
Worst advice ever.
No, it is.
That's what Anton is saying. It's nonchalant, baby. I get there when I get there. You understand? I don't have to, I don't have to tell you when I'm coming in. Why we got to do that? See, that's how I want to be like that. But I'm clingy, like, yo, where you at? Where you at? That shit is corny. I don't like that. I don't like to be like that.
I just honestly, I just be busy. Like I just be busy and I just stay busy. So I'll be having a lot to do. I don't have time to keep texting back and forth. I don't have time to spend a lot of time with you. And so, in my opinion, that means that she gonna make the time more meaningful when I get there. I think that guys that spend a lot of time with their chick or they chick got a lot of access to them all the time, they become less valuable to them. And so I believe that guys need to get outside. If you working at home all day and she can see you and she can touch you anytime that she want, that's gonna be problematic.
Well, I'm retired.
Well, I'm just saying it. I'm saying for guys in general. I just think that I think you got to be gone. And if you home too much, or you too available, or you don't take no solo trips, or you're not out on business, then she not gonna pine for you as much. She's not gonna value you as much. But when she see you, if she know that you busy, every moment is gonna be meaningful to her.
It's true.
What if it's not? Do you break up with her?
No.
Oh no, I don't believe in breaking up on anything.
What if this is a serious
find something to do. She just need to
What
go
if
find
she
something
what
to
if she
do.
wanted to
That's
go?
it.
What if she
That's
wanted
it.
to go?
She not going. She never want to go. She just want me to stop her from going.
If
That's the toxicity. There's nothing wrong with a little toxicity in a relationship when
Because
it
we
comes
don't be
to
wanting to
that type
go
of stuff.
either. We don't be wanting to go.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
be
they
talking
don't want to go
shit.
nowhere.
It's a whole
They gonna say it. They
game.
gonna say just enough to where it's like, well, you know what? I guess you just don't want me to be here or something like that.
It's
Yeah.
a
And then
sexual, it's a sexual game.
I'ma say, sit your ass down. You ain't going nowhere.
Guess what I'm gonna do? Sit down.
Or and it depends on the mood. Sometimes you'll say sit your ass down, or you say, come here, man. And you sit her down on you or something like that. But it depends on the mood. And I don't think a lot of people know how to read the room. I don't think that a lot of people understand a woman's
They ain't a G.
sentiment. I don't think that they know how to read their chick. I don't think they understand body language is 90% of the communication. And so a guy thinks that they could just say something and that's gonna be the end of it. It's not. It's all of the things that you did and you said that led up to it. It's all of the mood and everything that led up to it. And so you gotta pick and choose your spots. Sometimes, like a lot of guys, they like to talk a lot to tell a chick what to do. You don't have to do all of that. You don't say as much so that when you talk, it's meaningful to her when you say something.
They just not him,
If you
Anton.
got to
That's what
keep,
it
you
is.
got to
They
keep
ain't him.
arguing with
He
her
ain't
and all of
talking to
that
me.
shit.
He ain't talking to me. He talking to the
But
audience.
also, I'm gonna also say something else. You got to learn how to train her. You got to train her up, bro. If y'all not training her up to help her to understand exactly how she's supposed to be moving, and that starts from the very beginning. You got to train her on how she's supposed to move. You got to train her on how to react to things. And y'all chicks is not, and I'm not saying it on no misogynistic junk. I'm saying it in general. If she not trained, then what do you expect for her?
Well,
Of
listen,
course of
Anton.
course she gonna feel some type of way. You teach people how to treat you. And
Right.
so if the minute that you meet her, you can't be simping, you can't be jocking her too much, but you got to show her that you got some interest in her. And then you got to not be too available. And then when you are available, you got to make it meaningful. You know what I'm saying? So it's 90% up here. If you can get her up here, if you can control her emotionally up here, all the rest of this shit is gonna flow.
Yep.
We have a level of control too.
Shit, you got these girls trained not to say nothing while you was chastising them and telling them to eat shit.
You right.
Well, that's
right.
that's because they respect me.
Oh,
They do. They respect me.
I'm talking about now. Listen. I hear that shit.
I agree. I agree
So
with them.
they gonna move. They gonna move accordingly. But then that's the thing. Like if you, like I said, you got to pick and choose your spots. If you always yelling or you always whatever, then they gonna become desensitized to it. But if you train her and you keep her on her toes and you keep her in a certain space, she'll adore you forever.
Good advice. Yep.
But Anton,
And they want to be trained.
Yep.
you're giving these advice, but I don't think all men can move like
Not all men can at all move like that.
Yeah.
That is not all men in the world can move like
It's
Anton.
harder when you get older because you're dealing with older women, and it just gets worse as you get older.
Here we go with the age thing. What does age have to do with it?
You just call me old.
A lot of times,
You are old.
A lot of,
you are too for a woman.
You don't know.
Whatever.
A lot of times, man, people don't like it. You know, when they fit a certain bill or something. And I ain't coming at you, me. I'm just saying, but you keep taking everything personal. Like it just is what it is. Like when you get older, it gets worse. You ask 1,000 men, they'll all tell you.
What makes you think I'm taking it personally?
It seems that way.
Is it not that I can't speak for women of my age?
But
why do you think I'm talking about me? How do you don't even know how old I am?
I don't.
What makes you think that I'm talking about me? What makes you think I'm not speaking for women?
The way you're reacting is that you're taking everything very personally.
Well, this is a panel, and we're speaking about
everybody else on here because everybody's seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
We all agree with him, Mimi.
Everybody is not seeing the same thing, bro. You wrong.
We agree. We all agree.
No, we all don't agree. You're wrong.
You got a big mouth.
And I'm gonna keep having a big mouth.
I ain't mad at that.
I got something to say.
You trying to deny
if you on the news, we not gonna be surprised.
If I'm on the news?
Yeah, if you're on the news.
If you're that dude's wife.
If you're on the news, you know, Mimi, got laid out. We're gonna say, y'all, I knew it. I knew it was gonna be that.
I promise you, somebody else gonna be dead.
Mimi,
it ain't gonna be
I ain't with that part.
Yeah,
I did.
You wrong.
I took it from you like a
real. What did you say, honey?
Okay, let's do one mic.
Bidit. My name is Bidit.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Take me out that part.
Well,
let me get to the super chats.
Well, hold on. Before you
I
get
don't
to
care
the
what
super
y'all
chats.
think. I'm gonna tell you how I feel at the end of the day.
Well, before you get to the super chats,
I ain't mad at
let me ask the women a question real quick.
None of what you think matters to me.
Do y'all like a level of toxicity?
God bless you.
No.
God bless you too.
No, I don't.
I like
what
lovers.
percentage? What percentage are we talking about here? Out of 100?
That's why y'all sex lives is trash.
Like, are we
y'all don't got a level of? Y'all don't have a level, a certain level, a small.
I don't know
level
no specific percentage, just in general, a level of it. Not a whole lot, but just a level of it.
It keeps things interesting
Yeah,
sometimes.
I think so. I think so.
I think it can keep the relationship interesting.
For the drama, yeah.
And sometimes it's not even intentional. Sometimes it can just happen, and then you know what I mean. Like it shouldn't be an all day, everyday situation. But I think when it happens, I think it can be a little exciting. So
yeah, I think so.
It matters what you like. If that's what you
Getting
like.
choked during sex is toxic.
Well, that's because you don't like that because there's something wrong with you.
No, it is something wrong with you, actually.
Nah, well,
like
that's
that.
what you like. If you don't like that, then that's what you like. You like that soft shit. You like that real soft, loving.
You don't like that though, right? You don't like
Go
that.
for
You don't
it.
like
That's
that.
what you like, but don't say that that doesn't create.
But you
Someone
don't
else
like
doesn't
that.
have a great sex life because that's what they like.
You're gonna
But
get
you don't like that.
In
You
about
don't like
5
that
years, you have a mustache.
Y'all one mic. Y'all gotta do one mic. Y'all gotta do
No,
one
I
mic.
mean, I don't.
What
Like any
you mean?
sexual experiences, like everybody's shit different. Like if you want to get choked, get choked.
Everybody has a different. Everybody has different.
You can't really
Well, I don't think that's not what toxic the Anton is talking about. Anton, what type of toxic are you?
Yeah, give us an example. Give us an example. I mean,
That is what he's talking about.
what is like? What would be like the top?
No, I don't think
Someone
that.
like to, like,
I don't think
like,
that getting choked.
like, cause
I
unnecessary.
don't think that getting choked during
Y'all
sex
lying because y'all
is
just
toxic.
lying.
That's not toxic. I don't even think that women know what they like until you show them sometimes.
Exactly. They don't know what they like. I like a good man.
Y'all full of shit.
Not like the last man I had that put me in the hospital. I'm looking for a good man.
I want this lavender sex life, and that's why y'all ain't happy because y'all ain't doing things that you haven't never done before.
Who's not happy? I'm happy.
You did it. You did all the stuff though, right?
I didn't say I did all the stuff.
Y'all gotta do one mic.
So you're not happy?
Like if you can't just choke a chick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. I don't know what that means.
You know, it's gotta
You
be.
know who you
It's gotta
can
be
and
something that's a part of. Like it's gotta be in the moment, in the mood that it.
On the back, but that's it.
I think when you say
I don't know about that
toxicity,
one.
I think when you say toxicity, I think you're embedding around spontaneity.
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do until I do it.
But I'm talking about in terms of the woman, like it's not so much as being toxic. It's basically being spontaneous in terms of how you treat your woman. Like you say, you train her in the way that you want her to be. So if you're training her by showing her spontaneity, then that's basically what she's accepting in terms of that form of toxicity.
Yeah,
Like
I think that women adapt to their environment, I guess. So even when you training her, it's not something that you're doing intentionally. You know what I'm saying? You just being naturally you, naturally masculine, naturally whatever. And because she adores you, she's gonna adapt to you. But in order for you to do that, you still gotta be a person that stands on your square and a person that's not so simpish to where you're doing everything that you think that a woman wants, but you're giving her what she needs, and she don't know what she want yet because she's never experienced a person like you, right? So a lot of women haven't even been unlocked. They truly haven't been unlocked, bro. They have been in a lot of situations, but they have not been unlocked. It's a lot of chicks that don't even know yet. And please don't let the wrong nigga get a hold of her, because she never coming back, nigga.
So
Somebody gonna have her fucking mind gone.
You say you shouldn't be intentional though in your training.
She never coming back.
No, you should be in. Listen, I'll say this: just be intentionally you.
Okay.
Like I always believe that guys should focus 99% of their energy on themselves and 1% of the energy on a chick, right? Because as long as you continue on to win and as long as you continue on to level up, she's going to adapt. She's going to adapt. She's going to adjust. She's going to be on your program. And you know what I'm saying? You're just going to naturally deal with her. Women know who they can get away with some shit and who they can't get away with some shit with. You know what I'm saying? They know the limits that they can do some things because they are very, very smart adapting creatures. They adjust to their environments like never before. They're the most unique creature on earth, and they can always adjust. So if you're so worried about what she thinks, then that means that you're going to lose her, because she should be more concerned about what you think. And then you should just be knowing what's best for her. I know what's best for you. I don't have to ask you what's best for you. She should be seeking out your advice. She should be seeking out your approval. She should be seeking out your insight. She should be trying to figure out how, you know what I'm saying, what your needs are, all of that type of stuff. And so women will adapt to the men that they like. And here's the problem with guys. They keep trying to get at women that don't like them.
Right. I was gonna say if she
If she don't like you, then stop trying to holler at her. It's
if you
cool.
want her more
Like
than she wants
every
you, that's
chick
the
ain't for
problem.
everybody.
Yeah.
Every chick ain't for everybody. It's like it's cool to let her go, or it's cool to not trip off of her. And the second, listen, the second that y'all stop giving a fuck is the second that you get everything, bro. Y'all have to stop caring so much about what women think.
Gotta stop giving a
Stop
damn.
focusing on all of the stuff that they keep saying and all of this shit. And you need to just focus 100% of your energy on winning. Just be you, level up, learn to say no, stop jumping through every fucking hoop, and she will actually start to look up to you because she's looking for leadership. Even women that are the most independent, staunch, I don't give a fuck, I don't need a man, nigga, she will melt like butter in your hand the minute that she get around the right guy. She will melt like butter, and you ain't gotta ask her. You ain't gotta say nothing. It just happens. But you have to. You gotta be. You gotta be you. You gotta be 100% on your square, and you gotta stop focusing on what these women care about and what these women want, bro. I promise you on everything, bro. Like fuck the bullshit. Stop worrying about it. Just do you. And they gonna come. They always gonna be there. Ain't never gonna be a shortage of women. Never.
They gonna come and then they gonna come.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really asking for me because I always been intentional about what I want from a woman. But I hear you though.
Half of y'all on this panel talking shit, and y'all probably ain't even got no woman. That's the funny part.
I've been married for 8 years.
And you look like it, and so does Shampoo. Both of y'all look like it. Y'all look like it.
I'm right with them. I've been with my girl for 17 years. Been married for 9.
Why you ain't married to her?
I am married to her. We've been married for 9.
You care?
Well, good.
Yo, my
good,
man.
Hopefully we'll see that decade.
Good. And you know what you need to do?
Coming in.
You need to choke her one time. That's what you need to do.
No, he's not gonna listen to you. There's an echo in your house.
I almost said something with you, Mimi.
Crazy.
Wow. All right,
ain't nobody in that motherfucker. Hey!
Oh, really? That's what you think? You thinking ain't nobody in my house?
Besides the dog, little dog.
He got on some head muffs. He got on some ear muffs.
He got a collar on.
You think there's nobody in my house right now?
Well, put him on the phone. Put him in the camera.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
All right, let me go to the super chat, y'all. Let me go to the
on the
super chat.
camera.
I'm glad that's what you think.
Yo, man.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Guys, it's time to go to the super chats. Everybody mute. Let me read these super chats. Cool V10 says peace and wins every time. 6'9" Dubman says women think if a man tolerates it, he likes it. Anthony Allen 7847 says peace and quiet and freedom is the new man's motto in today's society. Who Dat Washington says straight up with you, Mimi. There are some women in the world that needs to be shut the hell up. It says, I don't know, bro. We'll tolerate you until we can replace you. Cool V10 says Mimi dancing her tail off. Chris Brown. Quinn says 2 years later, Q still screaming one mic. And what you doing? Sitting with the same old PTR you got, Quentin. Quentin again says Anton talking about his elf on a shelf. Chase Ford says, did you just lie about y'all being partners? I could be mistaken. Love to the channel and Shampoo. Looks like Fleece Johnson. He do kind of look like Fleece Johnson a little bit. Shampoo. You, Shampoo? You know who Fleece Johnson is?
No.
Okay. I'll send you a video of Anton then. Kayali says,
You don't want to look like him.
someone to pin her down, love
You don't want to look like him.
And I don't. I know.
Let me finish the super chats, y'all. Kayali says Mimi needs someone to pin her down like WrestleMania. Who Dat Washington says clingy women are some of the best women to have around you. Telgi says shampoo with the Popeye the Sailor Man top on. Time out 2361 says shampoo talking like Fleece Johnson. Is it K. Ali the Wanderer 1720 says the best foreplay woman could give me is a face sitting. It's Quan next door. It says Mimi the slug off of Monsters Inc. A big capper at that.
Your
too.
mother.
6'9" Dubman says Anton has mastered creating sexual tension, controlled uncertainty, unpredictable, uninterested at times. Toxic is a dysfunctional, harmful version. Quan next door says Piglet who said who wants you. Low, I'm happily married, Monsters Inc. Lou the Duo 9682 says if she didn't fall asleep in the last position you had her in, the job ain't done. Quinn 9414 says, let me touch it, Mimi. I don't know, bro. Says I'm getting Mimi trying to act black fatigue.
That's hilarious.
She is black though. Marion Nesbitt says, can anybody see why Mimi ain't married yet? It says KLE the Wanderer says Mimi do sessions. We can definitely talk. And shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you guys here. Hit the like button because
thanks for the super chats.
Shout out to the super chats, y'all. But to the next topic, why married men say don't get married. And we said we have how many married men? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 married men?
All of them.
The panel.
Y'all married.
I'm married.
Watch, you're married?
No.
Watch your married.
No,
4 married men on the panel. So do you guys, okay, before we get to this video, the men that are married, would you suggest men not to get married up today?
No, I think they should.
I would
Man,
say
they can find that needle in the haystack.
I would say marriage is a good thing if you're marrying for the right reasons. Yes.
Okay. So let's watch this clip and discuss it.
Every married man I've ever talked to has told me, bro, do not get married. Have you guys talked to blue-collared workers that are married? They'd be like, fuck, I hate my fucking wife. If you've ever worked in a warehouse, then you know what I'm talking about. Those guys that will pick up mad shifts just to avoid their wife. So I always pose the same question to all of them. Bro, why do you hate your wife? They'll be like, bro, I'm working 12 hours, 16 hours just for her to fucking spend all this shit on Target, Starbucks. I fucking hate that bitch. Like, I'm out here slaving my ass off just to keep the roof on over our head, and she doesn't do anything. And I'm like, damn. And he's like, yeah, to make it worse, if she's asking me how my day is, I already know she's gonna ask me for some fucking money. So I'm trying to lighten up the mood and bring some positives about being married. I'm like, bro, at least you get consistent sex, like consistent buns. He's like, consistent sex? I have to fucking beg her to get head and to get fucked. And she doesn't even do it right. They all say the same thing. The more you ask her, the more she holds off. And you can't cheat because she'll take half of everything. And then you can't leave because she'll take half of everything. I'm in a fucking loop, in a fucking cycle. And you know what's crazy? A lot of them, I'll ask them like, yo, do you think like you're getting cheated on? Some of them be like, yeah, I'm for sure getting cheated on, but you know, I just do this shit for my kids. No. Like, imagine you want to leave your marriage and you're like, fuck, she's going to take half of everything. So like, you literally have to stick through it. I want every man watching this, go and ask other men that are married, bro, should I get married? And 99% of them will be like, no. If you're not prepared for her to take half of everything, no.
Just because y'all married them pretty girls.
No, you're not wrong. I mean, a lot of married. I mean, either they'll say don't get married, or they'll say get married, but they'll their lives will be, you know, it won't be like, it won't resemble a positive outcome. Like, you know, they'll be miserable and whatnot. So I mean, he's putting a little hot sauce on it, but I can't say he's wrong. Like a lot of men, don't do it, don't get married. Like, I swear to God, like I had some people coming to fix some in the crib, and it was a plumber and the landlord, and they were just talking about women, talking about marriage and stuff like that. And the dude was like, "Oh, when you getting married, you know?" And you know, I was like, "I don't know, blah blah." And the guy in the back and doing the plumbing or whatever, he's like, "Don't do it." You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's just, it definitely is a running sentiment. And
I think a lot of people don't. Oh, are you done? I'm sorry.
No. Yeah.
I think a lot of people are with people that they don't like. They are not with people that they because if you're not like accustomed with that person just as a genuine person, you don't like them, anything they do will set you off. Anything they do will set you off. You'll look at it, oh, she did this today, oh, he did that today, and it's just like, Y'all don't like each other. Y'all don't like each other.
I bring it back to like the job thing. Like a lot of women, they don't put that same initiative. If we're talking about like what he, in his example about the men, a lot of women, they don't put that same initiative in their relationships. They give their jobs like a lot of energy, and then they give the phones and the toys the sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not giving they're not giving exclusive energy to their mates anymore. So there's an imbalance. You know what I mean? Like it's some serious. It's real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women in the West, they just not they're below expectations. You know, so it's having it's having a chain reaction. You know, it's having.
That's what you get for marrying the pretty girl and not the girl that really likes you and really wants to make you feel good and really wants.
No, they're both a part of the feminist cult.
No, y'all on two sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, because I think women are doing what y'all telling them to do, but if y'all don't like them, it's not going to be received.
That's what it is.
Well.
You have to like somebody.
Well,
but and talking about, like he's talking about blue collar workers. I worked at a job for the state for 20 something years, and the people's he's right about those blue collar workers, mostly the white dudes. If you see their wife when they drop them off at work, you will see why they're like that. They white, crazy. Their wives. When they drop them off at work, I look in the car and say, "How in the fuck could you ever even kiss them?" Seriously. Niggas be getting mad. That's why they miserable. They be working. Then
Meanwhile, they ugly as hell too.
No, yeah, but
it doesn't matter though.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? We supposed to settle for y'all ugly asses while y'all over here trying to choose beautiful women, only beautiful. What are you serious?
So you want a pretty man?
Pretty?
Yeah. What do you? Yeah. Is it ugly?
I want a handsome.
What stop is it ugly?
Man, I'm attracted to.
What stop is it ugly?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You serious? So
the guy in the video was basically talking about guys that are miserable in their marriage. I disagree. I think most men are happy in their marriage. At least the guys I know that I'm around.
I agree, Sam. I don't think men collectively are either afraid or don't want marriage. Men are just afraid and don't want divorce. And
that's different. That means you staying there for the wrong reasons. Y'all gonna beat each other's throat. While he was talking, I could see why some of this stuff happens where people click, because the way he was talking about it was like, God damn, is that bad?
Well, Shambi, I mean, if we can go racially, I remember you made a parallel one time back a long time ago. You talked about the men who come to work with the containers full of food.
Yeah.
Men who don't come to work and they always having lunch. They got to get McDonald's and Chinese food and something like that. And you made that, I'm not going. That really changed my whole view. That blew me away when you made that correlation.
And those people that bring their lunch from home, they are very quiet. Like they're not tensed up. Like, oh, this bitch and everything.
Yeah, correlation with that.
Let's go get a hoagie and all that. Shit. No, because those guys take a little bit of the dinner from the night before and take it the next day. Usually they're Hispanic. To be honest with you, there's a couple of black guys, but mostly a Hispanic. They got all that stuff in the container and all that.
I don't see. I worked in that situation too, and I used to work when I was working, and yeah, it was. I would see the Hispanic men, or like it would be like the Haitian dude. He would always have a container of lunch. It was all the American black men who were married. They was always going out to get lunch. You nailed it on the head with that shit.
What does that tell you about your women? What does that tell you about your women?
Why should I cook for your black?
Y'all always talking about race. What does that tell you about your women? How they so great, huh?
No, I'm agreeing with you. Maybe that's fucked up. Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
I think that's crazy as fuck to say at the end of the day. But really, like, what does that tell you about the women, about your women, when you say that
don't give a fuck about it?
Hispanic women take care of their men, but black women don't?
That's
I
exactly
didn't
what I'm
say
saying. That's what I'm
Well,
saying. I'm saying what you
said
I
it.
just
said.
want to say
You
I
said
do
it.
take
I
I
didn't.
do
That's
I
what I'm
do.
saying. You don't
You
gotta
said
do
it. I
that. That's
didn't.
what I'm
Yeah,
I'm
saying.
but
glad
you
it was
taking
you and
everything
not me.
personal.
I'm glad it
You
was you
take
and not me.
everything personal. The fact of the matter is, Hispanic women, they'll lay down a goddamn coat before you go in the goddamn house.
Really, really. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
And I'm
minute.
not talking about my wife
Wait
because
a minute.
she
Wait a
don't do
minute.
that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna let you have. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
You're
I'm
gonna
not
let
gonna
me
say
have it. I'm
nothing.
gonna take it.
I
You're
ain't
gonna
gonna
let me
say
have it.
nothing because y'all will make it seem like I'm the worst woman in the world because I say these things. But now I'm a Hispanic woman.
Nobody said
But
you was the worst
no,
woman though.
no,
I
no.
know.
First of all, I'm not talking to you, boy. I'm talking to you, Shampoo, because you have said this before. Like there's something wrong, something wrong with me. Like like me
I didn't
personally.
never said nothing was
No,
wrong with
no,
you.
you definitely have. You definitely
I
have.
just
But
questioned you getting a whole sleeve of tattoos.
what is my tattoo? My tattoos. The only reason
It
I have
shows
tattoos.
bad judgment.
Let me
It
tell
shows
you,
bad judgment. God damn it.
my
Let's get to it.
tattoos,
Let's
it
get
makes
to
it
it.
so that I don't
Let's
have
get
to
to it.
work for nobody. I work for myself. I'm the boss, motherfucker. Me, not nobody else.
Yeah, but it
Nobody gets
shows
to
bad
hire me. I'm
judgment.
the
You
Nigga
know
person that
China
that.
is
runs
boss.
this motherfucking business.
Mimi,
Okay,
That
Mimi.
nigga in
I don't.
China is
I
the
don't.
boss.
Nah, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna sit up here and try to use my tattoos against me.
China is the
You
boss.
smoke
China
crack,
just started that
bro.
zip
You smoke
line.
crack. Don't talk to me
I
about
said
my
I
tattoos.
tried
And
it.
you smoke,
Oh
yeah,
my
and you tried it.
God.
You smoke
Mimi,
crack.
Mimi, you letting the lion out.
You not about to sit up here and talk about my
You letting the
tattoos
man
and
out.
you smoke crack and you've done drugs and you smoke weed and you no, don't do
Oh
that, bro.
what?
You
Hey,
letting the
It
you
sounds
and
like
man
you
you
out.
a
got
drug
time to
addict.
me. It
You
sounds
a
like you
drug
got time
addict.
to me.
No, what you not? No, don't
Check
do
me out
that.
on New Year's Eve.
Don't do that. Don't
Check
do
me out on
that.
New
You
Year's
a
Eve
crackhead.
when
You
my
a
jaw
former
is moving.
crackhead.
My
You a former
jaw is
crackhead.
gonna
You
be
don't get
Whoa.
to
moving.
say nothing to
One
me
mic,
about
y'all.
my
Y'all gotta do one
tattoos.
mic.
What's SpongeBob?
Former crackheads don't get to tell
I'm
me
a
nothing about my
crackhead. What are
He
you
tattoos.
worked.
talking
He worked
about?
for
Former
25
crackhead.
years though. He
Whatever.
worked for
Can
25.
you shut the fuck up?
And
Let's
watch,
get
you
back
are
on
on his
topic,
team.
y'all. We gotta get back on topic.
You on his team, watch.
Gotta
So
get
you
back
keep
on
going,
topic.
you keep with it. At the end of the day,
Mimi,
you
we
gonna
gotta
always
get back
back
on
it up.
topic.
A
We gotta
crackhead
get
loves
back
a
on topic,
crackhead.
y'all.
No, you're not finna do that. You're not gonna do that.
I already
Y'all
did
married
it.
like
I
an
already
old white
did it.
Well,
couple.
I'm gonna do it back.
Not white couple, black couple.
All I said was it showed bad judgment. That's
Don't
all.
talk about my judgment, crackhead.
Oh my
I
God.
think I think it's fair for men to warn men about getting married. So they can
To
think about
her?
it more.
Your wife. You
Your,
shouldn't have
your,
married
your
a
poster
crackhead.
should be up everywhere saying, stay away from this bitch.
Lord, let
You
her
gotta
finish. Go
stone him.
ahead. One mic. Let Destiny finish. Destiny finish. Go ahead, Destiny.
Oh my god.
I think it's a good thing they're warning men about getting married because it is a serious decision. Because clearly, a lot of men out there are regretting getting married. So I think it's a fair warning. I just think they need to be more clear about certain things, like as far as like the criteria of it. Because if you're just saying don't get married, people gonna be just gonna be out here sleeping around, which is
Yeah,
what they're
yeah.
doing, passing diseases.
I,
Um,
mm.
yeah, I just I don't know. I don't know.
I
That's
think
all
it's
I got on
three.
it.
I think it's as a married man. I think it's three concepts that men need to share with men. One is if you want to get married, you get married for the right reasons. Now that could be a numerous of things.
Mhm.
Um, the other aspect of it is that if you are married, no matter what reason that you got married for, is that you have to know and understand that marriage is not about happiness nor love. Marriage is about duty.
Mhm.
Just like any type of contract that you enter into, you got a job to do, she got a job to do, and you got to be able to do it. The third aspect is sort of like what Anton talked about in terms of being a husband dealing with your wife. You gotta know how to train your woman in the way that you would want her to be. Because just like you said, and he's right, women are looking for leadership. See, when the elephant in a lot of what we've been talking about tonight, because these topics are similar in nature, is that women are about control, but they also are about submissiveness. In that, yeah, she wants to control the relationship, but she don't want no man that's weak. She wants a man that she can act that she can actually follow. But you as a man have to be able to show that in that relationship. So if you're coming in as a husband, basically being a simp or basically being someone that's just trying to be all about your wife and just all about just the concept of just being about her and not knowing and understanding there's a balance to this, which the number one aspect as a man as a provider, you have to be about your business. Then yeah, you're gonna have problems. If you want to be with her more than she wants to be with you, then it's going to be a problem. You're not going to be together long.
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't tell them not to get married. I'll just tell them, you got to choose wisely because it's an important choice. Depending on who you choose, because thing about marriage, like it's gonna be downsides to it and down times and things like that happen in it. And according to who you choose, those things gonna be amplified much much worse. You know what I mean? Including, if you
An
do
inkling
have
of a
to get a
doubt.
divorce in the
Right.
end, that divorce gonna be much much worse depending on the people the person you choose. So
Exactly right. Any
that's the
inkling of a
most important.
doubt, if there's any inkling of a doubt, don't do it because whatever that inkling is, it's going to magnify 100 times fold. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, I'll stand on marriage is a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
And
when it's done right. When it's done right.
And you should like. You don't have to be friends, because it ain't no way in hell me and my wife are friends. But I tell you one thing, I like her. I love her to death. She loves me and likes me to death. No, she ain't my friend. I'll tell you that.
I
Shit.
don't think so.
Nope.
I'm gonna pray for her.
Nope. Don't need to pray for her. Who are you to pray? You not.
I'm gonna pray for. I'm gonna definitely pray for you and your wife.
When a motherfucker say I'm gonna pray for you, who are you?
Somebody who's gonna pray for your ass.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Pray for
you.
I'm gonna pray for you and your wife. God
I do
damn
have
it.
a question. Why don't more men talk? Like, I think on social media, it's more men talking about, oh, never get married. Why don't more you men that are happily married talk
That's
more?
true.
Right. Talk about it. Tell us how happily
Being married is like
because it does.
being
The
married
real
is
reason.
like
One mic, y'all. I can't hear all y'all, man.
To be honest,
but-
they don't want to hear about the good. They don't want to hear
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
You
people
have
don't
want to
women
hear about
who
it.
are
They
good
don't.
women are telling them what to do, and they are crucifying them. They
It
are
doesn't give you.
crucifying.
It don't
Go
get a
ahead.
lot of views, Q.
Yeah, at all.
This poor kid, boy, 20 years old. This guy cussing that his girl broke up with him, and she clowning him, and he's on the stream crying. I mean,
I hate that. I hate that.
He said, "I'm
him.
never getting in another relationship again." That's a
I hate
young
that
kid.
for him.
Like these kids
He
getting
should have gotten a
ridiculed and shit.
relationship I don't think he should have gotten a relationship in the first place. Because you want to rise. You just need to focus on that.
No, I don't think he should have
Nah.
made his relationship
Hey,
public.
Q, talking about
Yeah, I
marriage.
agree.
Like, I think you
And
shouldn't make your relationship public till you married.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
No,
why
you
would-
should.
talking about
No,
marriage.
no,
especially
no,
when
no,
you're a
no, 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 no,
content
no, no,
creator.
no.
No,
You had it right, Q, on the first part, but not the second part. You
Which is what
shouldn't
else?
make your relationship public at all.
Period. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree
That's
with
number
that.
one. But number two, I think that almost all guys need to go through that shit. Go through what Kai's going through.
He just got money.
Ain't nothing wrong with him getting his heart broke. That's a good thing for him.
Right.
That's gonna give him skin in the game. It's gonna be character. It's gonna develop
Yeah.
character for him. He need that shit.
but it would
Yeah.
feel,
He
it
need
would
it.
look better if she wasn't saying, "Ha ha ha! Look what I did to you."
No,
But she
it's
hurt.
perfect.
She hurt. She
I
hurt.
think
She
it's
be saying
beautiful.
that.
No, no,
He
no.
ain't got
It's
no kids by
beautiful.
or nothing. He ain't locked
Listen,
up.
he's learning early. He's learning before there's any. What the
Whoa.
fuck? Why my goddamn my camera thing
Oh.
down? I'll set it up again. But he's learning early. Let me fix this shit. Shit. I might have to leave
I
and
guess
come
he's
back.
saying, "Yo, I might as well make money with it." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be.
I mean, he's learning early. He's learning without any real consequences that come along with it. This is easy.
He's
Let
in
me
the
come
public
back. I'll be
eye.
back.
Another thing on this topic, I think a lot of those men that are complaining, they got married for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
They got married too early. They married her because they got her pregnant. They didn't really build
Or she gained a lot of weight and shit.
Yeah.
Or
They
they
didn't really
picked
put
the
no
wrong
time in.
person.
I think that when you talk
And they
about
stay
your
with
marriage,
it. They stay with it.
they say you flaunting it. Like you get some hit. You that's one of the fastest ways to get some of the most vicious inboxes you ever got. Trust me.
He shouldn't have. He shouldn't get his
Talking
car
about how
back.
good your marriage is.
It don't matter if he
How
bought her a
sad it
car. He
is out
shouldn't
here
get it
right
back. he gonna learn from this shit. He gonna learn to stop buying whole stuff. That ain't his chick. That wasn't his chick. You don't buy no fucking girlfriend no car. What the fuck is wrong with you, boy?
Oh, he bought a car? Oh, wow.
So now he's gonna learn from it.
Right.
And he's gonna learn from it before he becomes a billionaire. And that's the wise part. Everybody wanna coddle and try to say that, he shouldn't go. No, let him suffer. Let him suffer in his early 20s while he's a young man and he is only at the beginning of his journey. And he'll learn from it. And he'll learn to stop tricking on these hoes and then realize that everybody ain't for you. And he gonna start to understand the nature of a woman. And so he's good. He'll be fine. Let that nigga cry.
Suffer in controlled spaces.
Yeah, let him suffer it through. He'll be fine. He ain't gonna,
I guess it's not like back in the day where you know what I'm saying. I kind of like today's young people that they can they do show their feelings more than back in the day. But back in the day, used to hold stuff in, but now everything snitching, everything is cool now. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not so judgmental anymore like it used to be.
There was a young lady that was on this panel some months ago, Anton, by the name of Ava. She said it best, if you can remember Ava.
I know what Ava is.
Yeah.
That's my homegirl.
She said it best in that when it comes to relationships, women can never beat men. And the reason why is because men, we have a lifetime to learn, make mistakes, to fail, to learn from it, and to develop and move on. Women don't have that much time.
Nah, they get old fast. Yeah.
They just don't.
They get old and useless.
And it's something that you say regularly, Anton, in that when it comes to men, you're only 1 year away from success.
Yeah, every guy can recover. So it's not bad for him to go through something.
Right.
I would say I would tell more men to get married if especially if you are choosing to have children. And the reason that I say that, there's several reasons to say it. The first thing is it's dangerous as fuck out here at this point. It's some wild shit. It's a lot of diseases. Everybody's in the clinic. They got new mutated
they out here not
stuff.
wearing condoms with women. First
They got new mutated stuff. And so if you even just want to and it's not 100%, but it's way better. The level of headache that you got to deal with as far as even having to worry about that type of stuff is crazy. Second thing is, I think that the part of the conversation is if you are having children. I would never advocate for people to have children out of wedlock. That's just the way that it is. If you want the best for your children, then you would make sure, you know what I'm saying, that the kids is that they raise in that conducive environment. If you don't have children or you don't want children, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving. The third part is people don't know how to vet effectively for the person that they're supposed to be with because everybody is dating and nobody is paying attention. And so because people don't know how to vet, they marry people based off of superficial shit, bad mothers, somebody that's going to ruin your life, no loyalty. They don't know the person. They don't know how they treat their parents. They don't know whether they're lazy or not because they going on a date and they letting somebody tell them what their thoughts are instead of being able to observe them in controlled environments. And that's how you're able to vet for somebody more effectively. So people don't even know what to look for. They don't even know what a quality is in a spouse. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a lot of things that can drive it negatively. But I think that marriage is a great thing.
Me too.
It's a phenomenal thing.
I love it.
I think that marriage is a phenomenal. I wouldn't tell guys to not get married. I would warn people and I would give them both the ins and the outs of it. But compared to what the shit is that I see out here.
And if I know it's a lot of therapy talk going around, people making money with that therapy bullshit. But if your marriage needs therapy, something is wrong.
It's time to end it. Yeah.
Yep. Why should somebody else make money trying to fix y'all when they just fixing themselves by getting money from you?
I can agree with
Yeah,
that.
I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for healthy family. I think that if more of us were married in this community, then we would have a much stronger, healthier, more financially secure group of people. And all, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be so toe up and fractured. Everybody wouldn't be so angry.
That's how I was raised.
From a financial standpoint, when you got a lot of single people in one community, all your money is, well, not all your money, but the majority of the money in the community is only standing there for a little bit of time. When you got so many people, for example, who are single, that's paying rent to one person, for example, or one organization, as opposed to you have marriages and actual families, that's less money that's going to these organizations, these companies, these rental companies, as opposed to when you're married, that's more of a financial stability. That's taking care
Every
of everybody.
household income go up.
Right.
But the problem with that is, and I think, and I'm not making it racial, but men in general don't want to grow up. So they want to stay young forever. So they don't really want to be married. Like you say, married, they squinch their face up and they be like 40 years old. They like married. And yeah, I'm popping out. Like it's crazy. They don't want to grow up.
It's a sacrifice.
It's a sacrifice. And you gotta understand that woman that you're gonna marry, it's for the lack of better words, it's all downhill from there. Like
That's
the height of it is when y'all met and oh man, this is crazy. But you gotta
I don't know, Shampoo.
It's not going to stay like that.
It's crazy.
That's why I said earlier, though, you gotta get
my life is
young,
great,
man.
bro.
You gotta get
mine is too. I'm not talking about sex and all like that. I'm talking about.
I'm talking about act as far as finding your girl, finding your man.
You gotta like because you gotta like each other. That's what me and my wife like.
Once you get to older age.
Yes. Are you fucking kidding me? She
Now,
kissed the ground I walk on me. She ain't like you. She's not like you. She's feminine.
We don't know what she is.
She's feminine.
We only know what you tell us.
She don't got no.
No, he is married. He's married.
I know he's married. I definitely know he's married for sure.
Yeah. Now you say that.
Huh? You don't know what I got going on. You don't know what I got going on.
You got that rose charges.
I might. And that might be better than you at the end of the day. You probably can't do what that rose can do.
Yes, I can.
Don't go there.
Yes, I
promise
can.
you can't. Don't worry about that part. Why are you so worried about what's going on in y'all so fixated on my bedroom and my sexual whatever's going on in my life? Why? Because I don't agree with what you have to say. Why is it that you are so fixated on what I have going on in my life because I don't agree with what you have to say? You haven't said anything about any other woman on this panel's sexual role.
Well, why do you think that is? Because you got the biggest mouth. You got the biggest mouth. You attract
these women on this panel has a rose in their drawer. At the end of the day, why are you so worried about what I got going on in my drawer? Because I don't agree with what you have to say. That is what it all boils down to. Y'all got so much to say about it.
I have a question. It's something that Molly just said. Married women tell unmarried women not to get married too. Married folks might be the problem to extent. Is that
exactly?
It
could be.
No, that's true.
Very much so. Y'all act like these women want to be married to y'all asses. A lot of these women don't want to be married to y'all funky asses. A lot of these women don't want to. Are married to you because they are tied to your money, your house, your car, whatever, your kids, whatever. They don't want to be. I promise you, if I was married to your funky ass, I would not want to be married to your funky ass. You are not a nice person to what I have heard you say, what I have seen you say. I would never stay married to your funky
Oh,
ass.
then
And
that's
with that being said, a lot of people stay
That's
married
some
for
laws.
certain
That's
reasons
some
because
laws.
the woman that you're with can't get the
You
fuck
gotta
away
get a
from you.
siren, Q.
She can't get
It's
away from
easy to
you.
get away. Women are
No.
incentivized to divorce. What are you
Of
talking
course,
about?
you are going to back him up because you're his wingman.
I'm not
Most of these women don't want to stay married to
I'm
you.
saying
They have to be
women
married
are
to you
incentivized.
because they don't have their own money. They
Women
don't have
are
their own businesses.
Oh.
They don't have their own cars. They don't have their own credit. They can't
you just
survive
said
without you.
Apollo.
And what the problem is there's a lot of women out here that can do it, and a lot of women ain't going to settle for it. And I'm tired of y'all with this bullshit on these panels acting like there's women out here that can't live without you bum ass, dusty ass men. Period. I'm sick of it. Y'all can sit up here and y'all can say what you want to say, but at the end of the day, there are women out here that won't settle for you dusty ass, bum ass men.
The most unhappy
sitting in.
Can you shut the fuck up?
In y'all's mama's basement right now. Some of y'all is sitting in somebody's woman's house paying the bills right now, and y'all ain't doing shit for nobody. No, no, y'all got life all the way fucked up. No, I'm tired.
I think there's some raggedy men, and I think there's raggedy women. I don't think all men are raggedy.
But y'all not finna sit up here and say 100% of women are out here.
No, nobody said that.
No, Anton did say that. He did say that
earlier.
He said 100% of women, and it ain't 100% of women. It might be 99.99999.
It was earlier in the conversation.
Yo,
I'm bringing it back up.
Mimi. Do one mic.
All right,
What did I say? I said 100% of women is what?
You said 100% of women are making bad decisions when it comes to the men that they choose to sleep with and be with and all of that. That's what you said.
Say that.
That's what you said. 100%. We making bad decisions.
You got it wrong.
What?
So wait.
Wrong, Mimi.
Wait. What I'm trying to understand is
responding back to you.
What's the discrepancy here?
It can't be 100% for real, bro. It can't be 100%. You can't say that. A lot of women are deciding not to make bad decisions and are choosing to not be with men that are.
That's a bad decision.
Why do you think that they make that decision?
Because they don't want to.
Because they've already made a bad decision before they did that.
Yeah.
What you think that they? Wait. You think that they making that decision just off a GP?
Yeah.
You think that there's a plethora of men out here that are just amazing men that are out there? Just there's 100,000 men out here just waiting for women to pick them up. Like this.
A man could say right now, and this is no attack on you, but a man can say right now that the way that you're responding to what the men are saying, that you've had bad experiences with men before, and that's
absolutely had bad experiences, just like you have. Since we've all had bad experiences with men.
Let Brittany finish. Y'all, we gotta do one mic. I can't hear you, so I know the people watching can't hear y'all. Let Brittany finish. Go ahead, Brittany.
Majority of the women.
Brittany, start over because you were muted. Start over.
Oh. I was just saying that pretty much you're right. I have too. Majority of women have made bad decisions with men or in their dating life. So if it's majority, even if he said 100%, I would agree with that to the most degree. But I know a few, probably two women who got with a man their first and they stayed with them until they were like in their 30th year of marriage or something like that. And then they passed away. But for the most part, even if it's not 99%, that's still majority. So at the end of the day,
here's
women
the thing.
make bad decisions.
Let me help you.
Let
me add some context for
can't use that kind of math.
because I know that y'all all need context. So let me add some context for you. And I've explained this before, but I'm gonna explain it to you a little bit differently. A lot of women, and you look at them and you say, "Oh my gosh, she made the right choices. She made the right decision." No, she didn't. She is protected against herself from the person that she's with or the people that she's around. 100% of it, whether it's her father, whether it's her parents, whether it's her community, whether it's her environment, or whether it's the man that she's with. A lot of women are protected against themselves. The spirit of a woman is to be rebellious. That is scripture. Her spirit, her nature is to rebel. Earlier in this conversation, I explained to you guys why women that are single tell women that they shouldn't get married, and women that are married tell women that they should be single. I explained to you that it's the opposite regardless of where you stand, because no matter where you stand and no matter how well you have it, the spirit of a woman is to be rebellious. It's not anything that's your fault. It's the way that God made you.
Right.
From the very first example that we got in the Bible, all the way up into Jesus's mother. He had to reject her because she was trying to get in the way of what he was trying to do. He literally rejected his own mother. That's the truth. That's not my opinion. It was in Acts. If you go and read Acts, he had to reject her. And so what I'm telling you is that a lot of times, even when you get the presentation layer of a woman that seemingly made good decisions, it wasn't because she made it. It was because somebody either told her to or somebody forced her differently from the decision that she was going to make. I guarantee you, a lot of these guys that are married to women, if you really get into the thick of it, the good people, he saved her from herself. I guarantee you, 100% of the time. Because those exact same women, honestly, could have been for the streets too. Could have been for the streets 100% of the time. And some of the ones that you think made great decisions then got fucked on by somebody else. You just don't know it. She just covered it really well. Or they just covered it up and they didn't show what really happened. And so for the sake of the reputation or for the sake of the kids or whatever, they stuck around and they did the right thing. So, I know you think that women just make smart decisions all the time.
No, I don't.
None of them do. None of them do.
100%.
None of them do. None of them do.
100% is a wild.
You don't know
number.
A woman that has made great decisions in her life.
Wow.
You don't know one.
You know one? A man that's made 100%.
No. We're not talking about men yet. Do you know a woman that has made really great decisions in her life?
Do I know a man?
I don't know. I said a woman. I said a woman.
Nobody is Jesus. No, stop it. Nobody in this world is 100%. The numbers that you're using is wild. No one is perfect. Who is perfect?
I didn't say perfect. I didn't say perfect.
Why don't you?
I didn't say perfect.
Nobody has made 100. Perfect would be 100%.
Answer.
So who has made 100% perfect decisions in this life? Who? Okay. Who? Which man? Which woman?
Listen.
Listen.
You don't know a woman.
I don't know anybody
that is that great.
I don't know
at
anybody.
All. Not even close.
I don't know anyone.
That means she doesn't know a woman.
You said you don't know any what?
So
you don't know any what?
No human that has made 100%
so you just said you disagree.
So wait a minute. What you saying? You don't know me?
So you've made 100% right decisions in your life?
You don't know me?
Anton, please don't do
I've
that.
been trying to tell y'all that I am the closest. I am the closest in human form that you will ever get.
Closest.
Look, he using earbuds and they work.
Please don't do
the other
that.
I'm the closest in human form.
Are you seriously saying that you are 100%?
Ain't no echo in his house either. He got mad shit in that motherfucker. That shit packed.
I'm the closest thing that you. I'm the closest. I am the closest that you will ever get to it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to be humble right now.
Can I just step on when you was talking about
nigga got an exposed ceiling in that apartment?
Parents. I always tell my mom the best thing that she could have did was keep us sheltered. Like we weren't really able to go out until like senior year. We was able to.
I'm sorry. This ain't an apartment. This is a penthouse. This is different.
Jesus
I'm just telling you the truth.
I'm not going to sit here and try to compare myself to a millionaire.
Like this is a penthouse.
I'm
Like
not gonna
I
do that,
literally
and
just
I'm not gonna ever try to do that.
You
That's
know,
some
like,
I ain't even gonna lie
wild
to you.
shit. I'm
Honest
not
to
gonna
God,
try to sit here and compare
Let them
myself to a
finish.
millionaire.
I literally just paid the bill this morning.
Oh Jesus, I'm so
I can
glad.
show it to you.
Thank
You know
God you
me.
did.
I'm a receipts
Thank God
king.
you did. Here we go.
Damn, relax, Mimi.
No, this some bullshit. Some bullshit. For real.
Relax, Mimi. Shit.
You relax. You
I don't
shut.
know if I should
You
show
relax.
this.
Take your blood pressure pill.
Wow.
And
Wow.
then go to
That's
sleep.
how it went. That's how it went. When did she turn on TV? No, you
Of course, watch.
And
You want to suck his
let
dick.
me
That's what you
also
do because you his
let
wingman.
me
Go
also
ahead,
say
suck his
that
dick.
Y'all
Go
gotta
ahead.
stop referring to that, John.
let me
Man.
also say that this is not my place.
That's why he wanted you on the show so you can back him up.
This
You
is my
shut up.
company space.
Talk to your wife. You don't talk to me about that.
Y'all gotta do one mic. Come on, man.
No,
this is a corporate living space. This is
Okay.
not owned by me. This is owned by the company. And this is used for guests and streaming out of, and this is 100% owned by the company. So,
but you got access. You got access. Talk that
correct,
shit, Anton. Fuck these people.
correct.
Talk your shit. Mimi don't like that. She's a hater.
No, I'm not a hater. I'm
You
a
a
bag
hater.
chaser. I'm definitely not a hater. I listen to everything that Anton has to say, and
Yeah,
I
but
take
you
everything
listen,
that
but
he
you
has.
don't. But
You
you don't
shut
let it
up.
soak
I
in.
take
You don't
everything
let it
that he
soak
has to
in.
say in a. You
You
shut
don't
up.
let it
I
soak
take
in.
everything
What is
that
wrong
he
with
has
y'all
to say in
two?
account. I definitely take it in account, but I'm not gonna sit up here and be made to seem like I'm over here like I'm not. I'm not. I'm a worthless person because I'm a woman. I've made 100% wrong choices in my
Nobody
life.
said
Are you
that.
serious?
Ridiculous.
Anton
You
definitely
shouldn't take that personal.
said that.
It's not about you. Let it be like
It's
Mimi,
not.
do you,
It ain't about me.
But you know what
It's
they
what
say,
he
Anton,
said.
if the
It's
shoe
about you
fits,
too,
man.
sis. He
You know
said
what they
I
say,
don't take it.
Anton.
It really
he
doesn't.
said
Yeah,
100% of women. So
Women.
he's talking about
Right.
every woman on this
But I have
panel.
though.
You
I've
don't
made
have
bad
to take
decisions.
it personally.
but
That's
Oh
y'all,
my
one mic. Can we
God.
hear? We can hear all y'all. Lord have
Y'all
mercy.
gotta have some patience. Y'all don't have no
Jesus,
patience.
right?
Woo.
But so
I
would
can't
we
be
would
mad
we
at something
say?
that's the truth.
I'm not mad about it. I'm
There you
bringing
go.
up the
One
fact
mic on Destiny. Go ahead,
that that's
Destiny.
what he
Finish what you
said.
were saying.
So are we of the belief that women don't move out of feelings instead of logic? So if we're moving out of feelings, there's no logic behind it. So then therefore it wouldn't be a logical decision that we will make. I'm not saying it's not all the time, but I
Amen.
mean majority of the time, we're not gonna
You think
we're not
men don't
gonna
move out of feelings?
I
Ever?
like her.
It doesn't have to be about men and women. We're talking
I
about
like
women.
her a
Who,
lot.
Destiny?
First
Of
thing, then
course
we
you
Who,
do.
Anton,
Of
Destiny?
course you do.
No, we ain't
What
talking
does
about
that mean?
man.
Of course you do.
Of course you like what she's saying because she's agreeing with you.
No, I said
Oh,
That's the
I
same
like
thing. That's
her.
the same
she's
thing that I
feminine.
just
You
said
have
Mimi,
she's
she's
earlier.
talking.
speaking
You
The
have she's
reason
softly.
talking.
why
I'm not
they
gonna
are
talk
on
about
my
her,
ass
Rose.
is because I'm not agreeing with what
I'm
they're
not gonna talk
saying.
about her, Rose. She don't give off that energy.
Yeah,
So
it's
okay,
I don't
so
give a fuck
Mimi,
what energy I'm giving off.
it's the way you conveying it, Mimi.
Me and Q have been close for a very long time. Do you
Mhm.
think that Q agrees everything that I say?
Definitely not.
Do you think that I like Q?
Do you think that you like Q or you?
Yeah.
Mean me.
Oh
No, no,
fuck!
me. Do you think that I like Q?
Answer
Do
the
you think that I
question.
like Q?
God damn it!
I didn't hear what he said. I didn't know if he said you
you
or
heard him, Yana.
Q.
I'm going
Why
to
are you
the
repeating the question to him? How the fuck you
Shut up,
Yo,
watch. No one is
why?
asking you. Be
Yo,
quiet.
y'all
Mute
have to be
yourself.
patient. Y'all
Yes, y'all
genuinely
give
got to
one
be
mic.
patient, bro.
Dang.
Do you think that I like Q?
I think that you adore Q.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I don't.
If Q don't agree with if
There's
Q don't
no
agree with a
problem.
lot of what I say,
There's not a
then why is it
problem.
not
I
okay for
said
me to like
that of
or
course
adore?
you like her because she's agreeing with you. Why wouldn't you?
Or maybe I could just like her because of her sentiment. I could like her because of how she move, how she
Okay.
present
Well,
herself.
do you like me?
It's not the back tattoo.
No, no, no,
Of
we don't.
course I like you.
No, we don't.
But why is it a comparison?
It's not a comparison. You just saying that you like her because of
I just
what?
thought
Do you like me? So
He
what
likes.
does
He
that
likes.
what
I
does
think
that
he told you
matter?
he liked
But
you.
Mimi,
What
He
does
told
but
that
you he
can you
liked
like
you
matter?
when you
can,
was
can
first
a
on. This is
person
my
like y'all
first
for
time
different
being
reasons?
on, so this is
I
my
like you
time to
and like her.
shine.
Can like y'all for
This
different
is
reasons.
It's
Though.
not
Yeah,
about your
I've
first
never
time.
seen her
Yeah, I gotta
before.
do
It's
one
not about
mic.
your first
Come
time. It's
on.
not
I
about
have
none
never
of
seen
that.
her before. I've
Yeah,
never met her
Destiny's new
before.
here. Destiny's new.
This
It's
is
her
my
first time.
first time ever seeing her, and so I said I gave her a
You,
compliment
of course.
and said I like
I
her.
like Destiny. I like you
thank
too.
you. I
I
like
like
y'all.
you
I like
too.
all you guys too.
I
Oh,
like
she
you
being
too.
phony. She don't like you, Destiny.
Shut up, shampoo. Don't nobody like you. Shut
You was
up.
just
No.
being phony just
Shut
now.
Oh,
up.
y'all married like an old couple.
That was some
And
bullshit.
Mimi, I
Nobody
like you. I
likes
just wish
you.
you let some of us talk too.
Huh?
I like you. I just wish you let some of us talk too.
Well, you should open your mouth and speak, and maybe someone will listen to you.
Oh
But
God.
you over there sitting like a beta male, not saying
Go ahead,
anything,
go ahead, boy. Hit her.
letting women talk over you. Maybe you should do like
Lord, do you
shampoo
feel
and
like her?
interrupt people. Maybe you should do like watch and
I ain't
interrupt
used to
people.
all that.
Shampoo,
I ain't used to all that.
Mimi's the
I
type
know
of
what
guy.
that is.
Mimi's the kind of guy. Mimi's the type of girl who only calls a man sir when she's disrespecting him. Like,
Hold on,
excuse me,
give me a
sir.
second.
Mimi,
Give me a
I'm
second. Give me a
really
second. I just want
talking.
to ask a really
Mimi
quick
ain't
question.
that ain't shit to me. I just
Give me
been
a
seeing
second. Give
him
me a
One
all
second.
mic,
day.
y'all. One
Destiny,
Ain't
mic. Wait,
nothing.
let
sharing
Anton
your
go, y'all.
$99 fucking
Nothing.
Wait, y'all. Let
Sam
Anton go, y'all.
hair.
Come on.
That's why I'm laughing at
Destiny,
him. I said I like
where
her.
you from?
I'm Alabama originally, but I'm
Uh,
living in Washington State. Me and my husband.
okay,
Oh,
that's what's up.
damn.
That's what's up.
See, I
Spoiled.
see. She
That's
got a
what's up.
husband too.
Nah,
I thought 2K was
she
gonna be
has
here. I thought 2K was
she
gonna be here. I thought we was
has
representing the South.
she has like a southern hospitality,
Yeah.
Thank you.
like a southern. You know what I'm saying? Like she real chill, but then at the same time she know when to communicate. Like I
And
could
she
tell she was
classy.
from the South. I could tell she not from New York. She not from none of that. She got a different
I'm from the
you know
South.
what I'm
Energy,
saying? A different
energy,
sentiment.
energy.
Yeah, seriously.
You're
New
Thank
York
you.
chicks, Midwest chicks, they're a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah. And we hate aggressive bitches.
Mhm.
You from New York. What are you talking
I'm
about?
from New
I'm from
Jersey.
New Jersey. Yeah, you can tell New Jersey, definitely.
How could you tell?
Because you ugly. That's why. Because you
Mimi,
ugly.
where you
Oh,
from?
because you got
I'm
the
from
sure mic.
Augusta,
Y'all,
You
I
Georgia.
got
don't
I
the
have
live
a
in
mute
signal.
Augusta,
button. I don't
Georgia.
have a
I'm
mask
from
mute button.
Georgia. I'm from the South. I'm
Okay.
from the true South, not Alabama South. I'm from the South
They
South.
need to do that. A mask mute
Okay?
button on here.
I'm just saying. I'm from the South South.
And I could
But
tell that
I wanted to touch.
she
Oh my bad.
she probably a spiritual girl. Like she probably in the church and stuff like
Yeah,
that, or God and stuff like that.
for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
I knew it.
I
I knew it. I could
And,
tell. I
and
literally,
Brittany,
seriously, I could tell all day long.
Brittany, ain't you married too?
Am I married? No, I'm in a
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah, all right. I thought you said you was married.
I did want to touch back on what you was talking about, as far as like, parents, kind of, saving us from ourselves, because I always commend my mom for keeping us sheltered, because I think that was the best thing, that because I mean, especially for women, we need time to ourselves to kind of like think stuff through, and being at home. And it's three other siblings that I have, so it's four of us, two girls, two boys, and we was all we had. It was all we had, and I feel like it kind of prepared me for the world, in a sense, to kind of like critical think, and like truly actually sit and like, do I really want to do this? Or like, do I really want to go out, or do I just want to be out because I see everybody else out, And
Yeah.
I always commend her, and I always thank her, like, girl, I don't know how you did it. Four. But that was her way of protecting us, keeping us home. We wasn't going over nobody's house, you know. So I
And you
always
see,
thank her for that.
and you
How
see
old were
how
you when you got married?
So we got married 02/02/22. So we've been
Are
married
you
for 4
married? Oh shit,
years.
my bad.
How
Um
long?
4 years. 4 years.
oh, you
But
only
we
been
was
married 4 years.
high school sweethearts. Like,
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah.
You got any
that's
kids?
what's up.
No
Congrats.
kids.
Congratulations.
No kids yet. Thank
Congrats.
you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. That's dope.
Yeah,
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Don't leave them.
You know what
Oh
I'm
no,
saying?
never. Never. Never.
Yeah, and you ain't got no tattoos on your arm. You know,
The fuck that mean?
you got class. You got class. You ain't no
Don't
ass.
let him trigger
What
you,
does that mean?
Mimi.
What does that mean? What does that mean? So you mean to tell me nobody on this panel got tattoos?
Her having a tattoo on her arms, like the whole sleeve.
But you smoke crack though. So what does that mean?
Like you drink a can of Budweiser.
Cocaine. What does that mean? You a dumb. You dumb.
Give me a bud.
You sound stupid. You stupid.
Give me a hot.
Let me also say this one last thing, and then I'm gonna let y'all have it. We gotta learn. We gotta also give flowers because we'll hold people accountable, and we hold men and women, but we hold women accountable a lot of times. But we'll never celebrate when somebody say something good or positive. So pray blessings on you and your marriage and your relationship.
Thank you.
I hope that everything goes awesome for the entirety of your life.
Look at me.
I love it when I see people that, you know what I'm saying, is able to navigate through this bullshit and be successful. So celebrating you, baby girl.
Yeah,
thank you. I appreciate that.
Stay away from the feminism and the social media and shit. You'll be all right.
Don't listen to these men though.
Don't join the cult. It's a mind virus. I'm being serious. Like, don't join.
It is.
I bet you don't really use social media like that, do you?
I don't. When I got married, I'm gonna be honest. I really kind of shied away from it because I don't know. Like when you post stuff and then people start coming. It's like I'm like, they had to go through the whole route of removing people. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just get out. Yeah, blocking people. People start coming. He like, who it is? I don't know who this man. I don't know who this man is. So you know what? Let me just take myself off the net. And problem solved. Problem solved. Problem solved.
I love that.
You like a steak. You're rare.
Did he didn't have to? Did he have to tell you to do that, or did you do
those
it?
men?
That's a good one, Shampoo. That's a good line. I feel like
Yeah.
Well,
I just like to acknowledge and celebrate when people are.
You said that to another young lady too, and it was right. Every now and then you get a classy, girl up here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you saying that to Mimi?
Oh,
no, he's not saying that to me.
Think I'm saying it to? She know what I'm saying it to.
Anton did that for a reason and did.
It did. For the slimmy.
He definitely not saying that to me, and I don't need him to say it to me.
Anton agreed with me too. He agreed with me. He was a wild motherfucker.
Nah, but shout out to y'all on the panel. Let me get to these super chats, and then y'all can shout out. Yeah,
come on with all them super chats with my name in it.
That's it. Q. No more topics.
Y'all want to almost 12, girl.
Come on,
is it?
I'm telling you, it's 1 o'clock here.
Let's get one more. Let's get one more. We can do one more. You don't got
12
one
in
more?
Houston. 12 in Houston. Yeah, y'all been talking, but let me get through these real quickly. Georgia Boy 46 says Mimi trash. She don't do nothing but throw insults, no added value to the panel. M.G3632. Mimi said she wants handsome man, but ask yourself, does that man want an overweight girlfriend / wife? Yes, Mimi, that's you. Please remove the delusion.
What, please?
Quan next door says Mimi straight bust down. I see why she not married. LOL. Her whole demeanor gives off avoid her. Lol. Why would someone want a bitter piglet slug built up?
You got a crush on me.
Miss her crazy.
F. Jackson says it's funny the topic was married men telling singles not married. You hear Mimi and her vulgar language, and it all makes sense.
I bring the money.
Darian Murphy says Shampoo put Mimi on a not wanted poster. I don't know. Pro says Q need a trip to Lenscraft thinking Mimi's black. Okay. Prospect Face says Mimi put Puerto Rican, but he's saying she's Hispanic Latina. Hardcore News says, I heard the same thing when I was a blue-collar worker. Once I stepped into the corporate office, the conversation changed to get married and not without a prenup, guaranteed offspring, and negotiate everything. Army Vet Guy says, divorce attorneys make 90% of their income on the fact that men don't get prenups. So do the married men guys on the panel have one? And if not, why?
No.
Charlie Braun 7354 says, marry religiously / no state involved and get a prenup. KWP23 says any relationship without Jesus Christ will lead to child support. Charlie LeBron 7354 again says you don't marry the wrong one, they change over time. Zero Fallout 1 says most men are blue pilled, women using the same old playbook, run the streets, then find a retirement plan. If she don't listen or give sass, she don't really like you. Most married men are 50th option. 69 Dubman says, how many women would love Mimi as a daughter-in-law?
Your mama.
Tommy LeBron 7354 says, Mimi, who hurt you that got you gaining weight? The Right Insight says, so this is a new Fight Club. MCK Dice says, Mimi needs to buy a Sibian machine for therapy. Juan next door says, my rent $2,100. I pay all the bills and my wife don't have to work for none. Georgia Boy 46 says, Mimi is bad for business. Her mouth is horrible, way too disrespectful. Ekene says, not making a bad decision is a bad decision. F. Jacksonist says, listening to Mimi, forget about getting a vasectomy. Just take the whole dang thing. She gives me a Kathy Bates in misery. Gold Milk says, Mimi reminds me of who drank my apple juice. Daddy Day Trip says, Mimi, come here. I got you. You need a hug and some handling. LOL in my Mr. Robinson voice. Ekene says, Minnie. Oh, he spelled your name wrong. Mimi, those tattoos on your arm are bad decisions. I don't know, bro. Says Mimi is a Carnival Cruise all made in.
I'm bringing the money this week.
Yes. 2735 says Mimi got a double chin, but calling people funky. Go to bed. Y'all are rude. Can y'all be nice?
Man, no, I love it. Look, let me
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Alande Frank says, shout out to Green Blaze dropping mad game. LMA Ross 83 says, Jesus never made a bad decision. Sterling 0007 says, Mimi, you have to relax. You don't have to explain yourself every time you're misunderstood. Real life PJ says, Mimi, you have to stop being combative. I love Mimi, says Big Draws Forever.
I love
His
you
name
too.
is crazy. Sterling 0007 says, Molly from After Hours might have to take Mimi shopping. 69 Dubman says, Mimi lives in a country with a great 911 system. Set Apart Soldier 1218 says, Mimi looked like a character from the show More Oral.
Whatever that is.
Says, I don't know. The Dirty Woman says, shout out to Q Anton in the panel. Tonight's show is hilarious. N1 is great. The Knicks won again. New York stand up. Jesus Christ is king. Amen. Prospect Face says, Mimi, Alabama's way south than Georgia. Eastern time. Hardcore News says, on second marriage after first was due to her passing. 2 children, 25 and 18. New wife, married 14 years. Prenup spelled out everything. She likes me and I like her, but still had to plan. Not just for me, but her and my children. My life, your entertainment says, Mimi, how is Alabama less south than Georgia when both states are aligned? Atlanta itself is not the South anymore.
I'm not in Atlanta.
That is Par Soldier 1218 says, shampoo got of a rare Spike Lee goldfish. It says SSS Sigma 79 says Mimi only qualifies for current federal pen inmate.
I love it.
Everybody sending super chats and tuning into us this evening. We appreciate you guys here every Monday night. Everyone on the panel, if you want to shout out your socials where people can find you and stalk you at, let them do it. If you want to join the panel, you have to email me. I'm not emailing, don't email me. You have to message me on IG and say panel. Just say panel, because if you message me something else, it will be ignored. And men, please do not double message me because I'm letting new men come on here. And I only really check on Mondays. So we'll start with the bottom. Honey Grip, go ahead.
You're muted.
You're muted, ma'am.
Sorry. You can find me on social media platforms at Honeygrip.
Okay. Boar?
You can find me on Instagram at OLFCDF and on YouTube. I'm getting ready to start a show with my wife. It's called 50/50 House, as you can see down on the bottom. If y'all ain't following her already, just go over there and follow her. Her page, Just a Girl Talk. Mm-hmm. Check it out.
Boar, tell your wife to hit me to come on the panel.
Yeah, I will.
We need more women too. Yeah, we need more women on here. Okay. Destiny, go ahead.
I don't have any platforms. I just wanted to come and show love to a show that I've been watching for years. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Thank you, Destiny. Green Blaze.
So you can follow me in Green Blaze with Fly Eagle on YouTube. It's a cooking channel, and we're looking to do some sports stuff as well too. And thank you all. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Watch.
Follow Watch the Screen. That's my company of music video director. Check out the song with Davies and Big Sean. I shot that. That's almost at 3 million views. If you're in the NY area, you need music videos, NY NJ area, hit me up. Shout out Trap Art, Bomb Pack, Exotics. You know, yeah, salute.
Mimi?
Yeah, I'm Mimi. You can follow me at I Heart Mimi B on Instagram and also YouTube and everywhere else. Yeah, follow me.
Shampoo? I'm sorry.
Yeah, holla at your boy. Go over to YouTube, Ask Shampoo, and I'm here on Anton Show, and that's it. And I'll be scratching my balls tomorrow morning.
Oh my God.
Of course.
And smelling my fingers after.
Lord, we appreciate you guys. Tune in tomorrow, the Millionaire Morning Show in the morning on Anton's channel. Till next time, you guys have a great night. Adios and happy New Year. Stay out the street.
Happy New Year.
Bye, guys.